Kram, happy demo day!
Ho ho ho, happy demo day to you, Doppl.
Chat, do you want to guess what I'm going to give this game now, or do you want to guess later? Like, it's fine if you want to guess now or later. Lizzie B and
Welcome to chat.
Vilos, welcome to chat. It's great to have you both. And happy demo day. It's big. So, Kram, why don't you tell me, give me anything you know about today's game, or give me a highlight from your last week. You choose.
Highlight from the last week, getting to play more Baldur's Gate with the fine folks over at Party Invite.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. Always a great time. That game, so simple, so beautiful, so complex. But also, I wonder what this game will do for me. Like, you seem to really love Sea of Stars already.
Well, you know, I love all the things Sea of Stars pulls from. Final Fantasy VI, Illusion of Gaia, Chrono Trigger.
Illusion of Gaia, whoa, that's a deep cut. I don't even know that one.
So, I mean, there's like, we'll get to it throughout the demo, but the Super Nintendo and me, Super Nintendo and Doppl have like a very symbiotic relationship. I wasn't the first game console I owned, but I think it was definitively when I fell in love with games. And the folks at Sabotage Studio, I think they just removed a piece of my brain and are just like curating it as a playtester. I think that's what they decided to do.
Yeah, they just took a Nintendo SNES controller size chunk out of your brain and just put their studio right in there.
Wow, that would probably be like the whole brain if you think about it.
It's a little gruesome.
Anyway, this game is an homage to a wonderful many things, but chief amongst them is Chrono Trigger. But they are also trying to stand alone. And I think that that's really important in a modern age, that we can't just be referential. We need to add. It's obviously got worlds more compute capability. One thing that you're going to see in this game that Chrono Trigger and its ilk did not have is dynamic lighting.
Oh my god.
I know.
What?
Did I just blow your mind? Did I just blow your mind?
What will they think of next, Doppl? So
as we stage into this, I am infinitely curious how you, who have not played Chrono Trigger, how you see this game without the lens of nostalgia. Because in some ways, it's not built for you.
Oh.
And in other ways, it is definitely built for you, because they're trying to make a game that's accessible to everyone while still having enough content to draw people in. So, chat, if you know anything about this game, and Vilos, I know you do. I was telling Kram before the show that you and PJ, I don't even have to guess your review. I knew him when I woke up. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you have a relationship with Sea of Stars, Chrono Trigger, FF6, any Super Nintendo era JRPG. Yeah, I'd love to know more.
Yeah.
Any other questions before we get to jumping? This game has, you guessed it, story, so we might want to move.
All right. Well, I guess my only question is, how long do until I get to start?
Violet said I only played 25 hours with this again. All right, well, that's a lot. Cool. How long until you get to start? Well, okay, one other thing I want to call out. I want to say thank you to the folks in chat for some success in our YouTube. We're not big, but we're getting more views than we have, and so I really appreciate the support the community's brought out. And on the YouTube channel specifically, Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, which we've had a lot of fun playing. Hey, I am B Wood, welcome to chat. That's getting a lot of views, a lot of comments relative to our normal. Not big, relative to our normal, and we're still such small streamers that it makes me really happy to see somebody out there enjoying what we're putting together. Somebody new.
And a special treat to all you fans out there that made it possible. I was making a comment about this in our channel, but I'll let you see it for yourself, chat. This one's for all you boys and girls out there. 1, 2, 3. Doki doki cute.
Yeah, okay. That's got to be a sweet sticker. Got it. No, chat, keep it together. Keep it together. With no further ado, then, I think it's time to start playing.
I think so too. All right, I appreciate the hard velos. Simple peanuts on the stream. All right, so pretty simple title screen over here. We're just gonna hit new game and just dive right into it. Oh, are those the stars they were talking about?
It could have been.
Oh, main character's in effect. All right, we go with the tried and true method. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I eat the crust between my toes.
That's disgusting. I have never heard that awful rendition of that song.
That's everybody knows that rendition. That's just the classic rendition of the song.
No, they don't. Is that how you get people to throw up? Is that what you mean when you say everybody knows?
I mean, everybody down in Georgia knows that version. Everybody. Welcome to the Great Archives, adventurer. I suppose your curiosity brought you here. An important trait to be sure. I, the archivist, wield alchemy. As I spark notes the text.
The watchers watch, but never interfere.
Never. After millennia cataloging and playing with all my gunpla, I've seen everything there is. All these stories, all these scrolls, but in my haste, there's something I've yet to find. One special story that I've yet to see.
I hate that sound, that clickety click 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 click. Welcome, Vilas.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of that.
It sounds like static. Huh.
Oh, you know what? It could be Twitch's compression. Twitch, I know you're out there watching a small 10-something streamer channel. Get on the bandwagon with AV1 encoding.
Lizzie B says is nostalgic. I can dig that. All right, Kram, we're going to want to summarize a lot of this for chat so that we're not listening to the typing the whole time.
I'm even speed running the narration.
I do want to say I have a higher audio bit rate than Twitch is going to give you, and it doesn't sound painful. So
yeah, it isn't too far away from what you're hearing though. Fleshmancer. All these are timeline variants, and there's just the right starting point.
This is effectively He Who Remains, by the way, everyone.
Is this the master from Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, not quite, but something akin to it. Maybe if Kingdom Hearts didn't suck.
Oh, well, sucking is relative.
Mm-hmm.
On a scale of Lost to Heroes, how convoluted do you think the plot was in Kingdom Hearts?
Heroes had a fine plot. Which season are we talking about?
Writer's Strike? The Writer's Strike season?
No, season 2. Season 2 had a garbage plot. Yeah, because they had a writer's strike. But season 1, easy plot on Heroes. I'm sorry. Did you know that you were stepping into this trap? Did you know how much I knew about Heroes?
I did not know you were a Hero stan.
Oh, man. I had my partner watch Heroes in college, and she was like, this sucks. And I was like, it's a writer's strike. Okay, so you just got through the frame of the game, and the frame of the game is the archivist talking, and he's talking about the Eclipse Warriors. Those are people who can wield the power of the winter and summer solstice, sun and moon, respectively. And if you can't tell by the colors of the name, Zale wields sunlight, and Valerie deals with moonlight and eclipse. So, Kram, we're gonna wanna read through some of this to chat so that they can hear the characters at least a little bit.
All right.
Because the relationship building between the characters via text is important for this style game.
I feel almost like we had to do the FF10 laugh, but I think it was actually a sincere one. Just whenever I see two people laughing on screen, boy and girl, I'm just like, Una, Titus, is that you? Is that you?
Is that you? Yeah. Kram, can you check the audio settings when you get a second?
Yeah, that might be a while. I'm not sure when this game will relinquish control back to me.
It'll be a couple seconds, not long out.
All right.
Yeah, I can see what you're getting at, IMB Wood. So you chose Valerie.
I did, yeah. Well, I didn't choose Valerie. The crust between my toes chose Valerie.
Yeah, that's disgusting. What's wrong?
What do you mean? It's just a classic nursery rhyme.
Combat music should be coming through chat.
Sweet.
And look at
wow.
that.
I just got double. He's got a pretty hard slap there. Oh.
It sounds exactly like the game on my PC. Okay. Good to know.
Getting these feels user
Brew Graves wasn't kidding. Let's see where this leads.
All right, there are a bunch of. Oh, it might just be
dialogue
SMX.
bloops. No, dialogue bloop volume. Just take that down.
That's it. That's the one.
There we go.
They thought of everything, didn't they?
They did. I think they did fine. They did good things.
But yeah, we're playing on. Well, we're not playing on Switch. We're using the Switch controller because Why? How could you not play a Chrono title on a classic Nintendo controller?
Yeah, I think that there is something to be said about that. But the game is available on everything. It was the first game, by the way, to come out on PlayStation Plus and Game Pass on release day. First game to do that.
Nice, nice. Well, apparently, tough one. Oh, we've got some skills. Crescent Arc! I missed the timing on saying my attack name when I attack. Yeah.
Well, IMB Wood, we took it away. Hopefully it's gone now.
Silent, just like my inner demons.
You might love Vilos, the music in this game, because some of it was done by the original Chrono Trigger musician.
There's nothing that...
Yasunori
nice.
Mitsura.
There's nothing that gets me quite as excited as classic composers who rise from their origins.
Man, there's some other things to tell you about this game while Kram's moving around. This is really a tutorial about movement, and you're getting to see it. They kickstarted this game, and they got him on board after they had passed their threshold, their success threshold by, I want to say 10x.
That's a modest 10x. Everybody does that on Kickstarter. Oh, you can't catch me. I'm too fast.
Just a modest 10x.
Oh, it's too slippery for you. Wait, oh, there we go.
Oh, very interesting. Something on my end is lagging. Yeah.
No, Doppl will miss you. Oh, he's right back.
I'll be.
Oh, does be the.
I'll be right back.
Right. Oh, they're reminiscent about some stuff. Ooh, the headmaster. Oh, is that Bullgrass? That dude? Gotcha. I've been informed by the ghost of Doppl that Bullgraves is not the headmaster. Oh, you ever miss those years? Before training, daydreaming like a kid, and making mistakes? Oh, well, it seems there have been some interesting mistakes in the past for these kids. Okay. Why? After what happened? Oh. This game looks like how Game Boy wishes a kid had been. Right, Sayonara? I mean, you give that Game Boy a few more megabytes of memory and I'm sure it's on its way.
Yeah, well, the chat can't see anything right now. Something broke.
Oh, no.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Golden Sun. I've still yet to play Golden Sun, Chad. Go for
Golden Sun is listed as an inspiration for this title for sure. It looks like the Game Boy. Yeah, it also looks like how the PSP wanted to be.
You know, leave it to Sony to follow up one of the most successful handheld consoles with a complete and utter garbage.
Yeah. Why not? Okay, well, that is very interesting. That might limit the content I'm able to bring to the table today. Yeah.
Oh, was it some weird facial camera thing?
No facial camera stuff today. No facial camera. I will leave it off. There's a lot of things I have locally that I was projecting onto the screen today, and for something just crashed. So I won't be doing that until I figure that out. Kram does doubt. Kram's waiting around for Seahorse, and I'll tell you what, good reason to wait around for Seahorse. I got that shit in the back pocket. When you least expect Seahorse, Seahorse comes for you.
How about I say nay to the Seahorse?
You can't. You're underwater. You'll drown. All right. So we've just met Garl. Garl is our childhood. The three amigos here, the three best friends, Larry, Curly, and Mo. Whatever you want to call them. just two JPEGs of talking and not talking. Yeah.
Yep. It's obvious that he's not the main character because his hair is normal colored.
Oh, that's how you feel? The normal colored hair?
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have that special hair color.
Kram, neither one of us have odd colored hair, so are we not the protagonists in our own story?
We are not, no. It's whatever K-pop band you're thinking of. That's
well,
really
let me put it this way, Kram. Pay a lot of attention to the dialogue with Garl, with our boy G.
Noted.
Time to bleach your hairs. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the rogue. I'm gonna go with the rogue streak, I think. There's just something real classy about it.
I mean, I've already tried the pink hairstyle. I don't know if it's quite my fit, you know?
You did try pink.
I did.
My protagonist's hair color has to be green, based on every creature's hair I dyed green in our demoduo extended universe.
And of course, by the logic of anime, mine has to be white, because every black character in anime must have white hair.
Weird. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a weird trope. It's a weird trope for sure.
Welcome to chat, Sinor, and welcome to chat, Bulldozer. When did Kram have
pink hair?
Have you not seen the MLP video?
What video are you talking about? There's never been.
Let me link you, Bulldozer, right quick.
I've never had pink hair. It was just I was just joking, Bulldozer's TV.
Yeah.
Oh wait, who are we yelling to wait? Oh snaps! That AMV, let's get it.
What is this Kram lore? Don't worry, I've got you. I've got you.
Or chlore, as they call it.
They don't say that.
What? Yeah, you know. All right, Draining, Zil can use magic. Erlina looks like a freaking demon lord. Holy cow! Oh, okay, she is a demon lord.
She got fire, bro.
Right.
I like that they did gender swap fire and sun and moon with the older people and the younger people, so you can see that it's not gender associated, which is nice.
That's sweet. All right, so
what are they saying?
Valor is basically showing off to Brugge, so I'm guessing is her dad or something like that. How strong she is?
Just the warrior moon in front of her.
Gotcha. Yeah, so she's super strong, and Vale is super magical, but not quite as magical as Arena.
It's even funnier when you find out how the Solstice kids are born. Oh,
interesting. And Garl is basically he's our hype man. We've got our own posse.
Dude, Garl is your hype man. Garl's just gonna be jumping Beastie Boys over finishing all of your sentences.
I love it.
Garl's homie.
If you're done with your babysitting duties, I would love to hear reports. Right away, Headmaster. All right, so looks like we're getting to know what exactly is that incident that happened all those years ago.
That is right.
All right.
Bulldozer CV seems to be losing their mind. Garl's the best friend you'll ever have. I'm so with this. Like,
didn't I also dye my mustache or my beard as well?
I fully missed the pink and purple. Bro, it was a great stream.
Surprisingly, a very good game. Maybe not surprisingly if you're a brony, because as we all know, every game in the MLP universe is amazing.
I'm glad it's a 10 out of 10. Okay, so the characters right now are talking about going to the Forbidden Cave. So they're in the town of Moon Cradle. And there's a lot of nouns here. Wasn't there hidden merch for that?
Oh, do you mean the eye fin?
No.
The cutie mark?
Yeah.
All right, Marine's going to be impressed about something. Doppl, yeah.
Hey, Kram. I have a sneaking suspicion that something is blocking my internet to you. But yes, the cutie mark will be making an appearance soon. If you can relay that to chat, Kram. I'm gonna dip again.
All right, the cutie mark will be making its way to stream, and there's some more technical intrigue to figure out. Good, yeah. Yeah, remember, young ones, the Celestial Willow has a gift for the Great Eagle. Always treat her with respect. You know, it's such a classic trope for the one character to talk, or to call every kid a young one has a piece of straw in their mouth. Like, that's how you know they're a real elder. Back in my day, I was chewing 10 figs of straw at once. Y'all youngins can't even do 4. Do love the art though. It's really cute. Alright, I think the idea was to go talk to the headmaster, so let's go do that. I imagine there's going to be a lot of story to chew through, chat, so we're going to try to chew through it as fast as possible. Bedtime scene, okay? Oh wait, this is the end. This is not where the headmaster is at. Is it up here? It might be up here. The big obvious gate. Yeah, that was the big obvious gate, chat. I should have known this entire time. Oh no, we're gonna go to the Forbidden Cavern because we're always up to no good, and we always believe that we can't do it because we're kids. But little did the kids know they had taxes waiting for them when they turned 15. Alright. You know what? Having a snack before you go cave spelunking, not a bad idea. And apparently that's how you make it a real adventure. Alright, Sayonara? Forbidden to kids just means we really gotta take pictures of it in 4K. Oh, apparently that's a... Oh, I think they just introduced the Eden sub-game to the game. You know what's the craziest part about JRPGs and that whole Eden trope? Like, people will just go on a road trip and freaking make a lobster linguine on the road. Like... Ignis from FF15 and just like, here you go, everybody in the party, a complete 4-star meal. Just crazy. These kids are sheltered AF though. Are they? I don't know, it felt like, well I guess since they're the chosen one, they probably are. Alright, Valerie. You give that door a good smack. Oh, you just... Palms up. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Am I gonna like the cooking? Oh, the cooking sounds. You know, I can... If he doesn't like the cooking sounds, I'll just make some eating sounds. I'm sure he'll appreciate those more.
An eating sound. That disturbs me. Yeah.
Yeah, the sound of mastication.
Yep. That is a perfectly within terms of service conversation to have, chat.
This chat's brought to you by the YouTube EULA. YouTube, making sure that we can serve you ads that are inappropriate over content that's entirely appropriate. Brought to you by Alphabet.
That's right.
Oh,
okay. So I think that there's some network finickiness between you and I today, and that is unfortunate, but it's tough to debug live, so we're just gonna roll with it and see where we land, chat.
Indeed. You know, all these fiber companies... Oh, I see this is
all these liars? All these liars? Is that what you wanted to say? All these liars?
Right.
Because they're lying.
How hard is it to make a pipe? Oh, you're hiding from the monsters. Go for it.
I did want to pop this up real quick. Let me see if I can get it up there.
You know what? Everybody's making they're just like, you rolled up on our turf, you kids. You're about to learn a lesson you'll never forget. Maybe try your powers. Oh yeah.
Try use your powers. Let's see what happens.
All right. Watch out! It's preparing something. It's making a rainbow-colored disco. Beware. Oh. Ooh. Something tells me, yeah, that's a very specific pixel art to draw.
Yeah.
You got another one, kid. That's why you've got 2 eyes. Just walk it off. Oh, that timing.
Oh boy.
Oh, the headmaster. Wise beyond his years.
Is it beyond his years, really? You think that?
It might be the appropriate number of years, actually.
Yeah, I think appropriate number of years, sir.
I didn't like that healing animation. It kind of looked like he was just smacking the kid in the face with the staff.
All right. Just one more time.
Wow. Well, it doesn't hurt, but it seems like he's got one less life now. Headmaster looks amazing for his age, though, right?
One last eye celebration. I love that the headmaster, he's just like, sucks to lose an eye, kid. At least you're not dead. You
Right.
know?
Back
Same
in my
day.
day, we would have lost an arm. But you're only losing an eye, count yourself lucky, kid.
Cool eye patch antagonist backstory. Nick Fury has entered the chat.
Nick Fury
Alright,
was so timid as a kid.
Kram, I was distracted. Why don't you give me a little bit of a rundown of what just happened in the Forbidden Cave?
Yeah, we wanted to go to the Forbidden Cave to prove to the headmaster that we're not afraid. And then we encountered some monsters and we lost an eye. But the kid did have an adventure, so success?
I guess you could say success.
6 years? No way. Yeah, taking years is pretty normal. Pretty normal, kids. Oh, I read that too fast. I thought the headmaster was like, yeah, it takes years to get turned into a bear. Just like, if I can shapeshift into a bear after a few years of practice, I'll take you up on that. And of course, bears, there's no reason why bears are in the cultural zeitgeist for gamers. That's just a very normal animal to think about. All right, and now after dropping off Garrett, whatever his very complicated name is,
Garl, like Carl with a G.
Carl.
There it is. There it is.
Yep.
Now you get it. It's Garl.
What made you think I would like a human face as a present?
Yeah, Garl just gets trashed for not being a solstice warrior, not being born with the power of the eclipse. Like, that's not Garl's fault, everyone. It's not Garl's fault.
Yeah,
This is normally like us.
This is what we call actual divine birthright. What the kings pretended like they had.
They didn't have it, though.
Wait, did we just take an elevator to take another elevator?
Well, it's the same elevator.
Fair enough.
Whose fault is it that his name is Garl? I'm going to go with the 23 folks that work at Sabotage. I think that they did that. Yeah, that's their choice.
So cruel, honestly. They just wanted that kid to be picked on.
The game's language support got on launch, I think it came out with 12 languages. So, you know, it's trying. It's going for broke.
Oh, so the closer we get, the more powerful our magic is. The closer we get to the stars, that is. Oh, but apparently even us are special among the specials.
That is totally the case. Double special. Double rainbow love, man.
Double rainbow across the sky.
Double rainbow is so amazing.
Yeah, this is a very classic old-fashioned RPG trope, like Warriors of Light, Warriors of the Crystal, and this time, Warriors of the Stars.
Warriors of the stars.
Oh, they have to weave their soul into an important piece of fabric. But first we have to train until our hands fall off, we're bleeding out of our eyes, and we stub our toes.
That's right. All those things have to happen.
One or two of these things are not like the other.
You will be sent out beyond the mist, or beyond the Forbidden Cavern to meet the Elder Mist.
Mist, categorically,
That's right.
in every RPG, always a good thing.
So you've been taken away from Garl, and you've been put into training early because of the zeal you showed going
That's
into
true.
the Forbidden Cave, right? And you're about to learn how long your training
seems
is
that
going
way,
to
but
take.
first
correct?
we have a long night ahead of us. Or short.
And if you're here for the first time, by the way, folks, we're the Demo Duo. We spin the wheel to choose the game, so we find out what we're playing at the same time chat does. And we play new games and review those alongside chat every week, 8 p.m. Central on Tuesdays.
If you can wheel it, we even have trailers on the wheel.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of how, I'm still digging this art style. It's oh, you can climb this. It's really cool.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. So one of the things that we forget about old games, and I know that I'm coming in and out, but I think the audio is going to be okay. One of the things we forget about old games is they were made for a CRT.
Yep.
And we were also sitting further away. So recapturing the magic of a 16-bit era RPG and the way it looks and feels on flat screens in 4K or HD all the way up to your face is actually really challenging because there is a lot of subjectivity inside of that look and feel.
For sure.
And I think that they captured it.
Yeah, I think it's called dithering, is like the effect that old games used to do that new games don't really do anymore. Welcome.
Welcome to chat, PJ. Okay, good to have you, buddy.
Looks like there aren't any more NPCs we need to talk to.
We are part of the Sea of Stars.
Oh, the beds are color-coded? That's so weird / lame. It's like, oh, I can't sleep in the red bed because it's not my white color. Oh.
To you.
Although, I guess it's even weirder to not have a color preference for your bed. All right, good morning, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What exposition did I miss? You missed that we left our best buddy Garl
Oh, it's called the
behind,
Eclipse. I thought we were just Wars
and
of the Stars
that Garl
or
lost
whatever.
his eye. That's what you've missed so far, and that we are warriors
That might be right. That sounds
of
familiar. Some of the nouns.
the Eclipse.
Oh,
So?
they're doing laps. Yeah, I can do laps too. Let me just get out of my chair. Yeah, that was a really good lap there, Doppl.
I think we're called
I don't know
Eclipse
about you, but
Warriors.
I'm famished. Was the latest quite significant? Ooh,
That's right. Got
interested. Yeah. All right, Doppel's gonna try one more thing. If not, we have one more drastic button to press. But he'll be back in a few. In the meantime, we get to go through our training montage. What's the training montage music when you need it? All right, looks like we're free to explore for a little bit. Oh, we're actually gonna go talk to her now. So yeah, we did some physical exercises with Bullgreaves over there, who is the muscle version of the Eclipse Warriors. Valerie, who is also the inheritor of the moon. She really loves Bullgreaves because he's strong and he's cool, and she's gonna be strong and gonna be just as cool as Bullgreaves is one day. And Erlina is the magic of the twins, or of the Eclipse pair. There's something scratching and itchy away from you. Oh, wow. That's a pretty weird way to describe magic. Whoa, Valerie is apparently way more adept at this than Zale. But they're gonna give it a shot. Wow, Vilos, that is some dedication. Completed the game at 2 a.m. But you know, it's not too surprising. Like, when that game hits you in the right spot, you just put all your hours into it. Oh, for me, well, Vilos, I think I've told you this, but Xenoblade Chronicles, when I hit that game, it took me a calendar year, but when I came back to it, oh, I binged the heck out of that game. You know what would be a real challenge, chat? Trying to finish an RPG not at 2 a.m. I challenge somebody out there to not push the early hours of the morning playing an RPG. 25 is a very straightforward story, but saw 5 hours of side quests. Okay. Oh, the sewing kit. Something tells me the sewing kit is a little bit more fancy. Oh, it's actually, nope. Something tells me the sewing kit is just as normal as any other sewing kit. I wonder if, like, how long does it take them to sew? Do they just keep going? Like, how fast is it? Do they make multiple of them? I'm curious. Yeah, when they said sewing, I thought it was gonna be something more magical. But we're bored, so we're gonna go out and explore because we're young and rambunctious. Valerie just said no to reading that book. That's amazing. Oh, Sayonara already giving the game a play. That is probably, I don't know if that's our fastest of the year, but that's a pretty fast one. Dang. Yeah. Oh, snaps, that is some impressive delay now that I look at it myself.
Well, no, Lizzie B actually gave it a play rating probably 15 minutes ago. So lots of fast ratings for this title tonight, though. No doubt. It's also going to take like 10 seconds for that to get through. So we'll see.
All right, just doing some debugging, and we are over here in a conversation between the Eclipse Warriors and Headmaster Moraine. There was some red text, and apparently, we're learning about our place in this world. Wait, are there a lot of us? Oh, there have been sacrifices. Are we going to be sacrificed? First eclipse after the training, they will join us for the cleansing. I see. Right? So it sounds like we're not the first Eclipse Warriors in training, but something terrible has happened in our coming of age ceremony. And the current Eclipse Warriors are going to try and figure out what's causing it. Man, Zill pumping those arms. That's a pretty good form, Zill. Oh, so they can both do magic. Is Valerie just gifted with strength? Oh, they probably have like above average base stats, but one has like super awesome base stats in one area. I see. Oh yeah, so TLDR, Vil is fast, Valerie is strong. Zill, like Zillsby? Oh, Zill's diamonds. I can't remember how that commercial went. You know what, Zill? You failed. I can remember many another commercial, but not yours, Zills. Ooh, yeah, this is pretty cute. So there's some great world-eating serpent, and if we leave it to its devices, it's gonna become big and destroy the world, and we can't stop it. Which, not at all foreshadowing, Mr. Headmaster. Not at all foreshadowing that's going to happen. Dweller of Woe. For the Fleshmancer, honestly a pretty evil name. Is that why he's evil, chat? His parents decided to name him Fleshmancer right out of the womb. He was just like, oh, god dang it, Mom. You've ruined me. You've doomed me into a life of evil and world destruction. Brawler of Strife and Moyara. You know, meeting the gods of a world is always a pretty cool part of any RPG. I don't think it's ever not been cool. Like, even though we create so many different mythologies throughout all of gaming, it's still pretty cool to build up a celestial being and then encounter it within the context of the universe. Because it doesn't matter in this game. Oh yeah, being turn-based speed probably doesn't have an impact, does it? Alright, there's a voice of the entrance. Let's check it out. And before we check it out, remember, chat, #1 rule of JRPG safety. Save early and save often. Kids who save together, play together. Alright. Yeah. I think we gotta go all the way to the front to figure out where these voices are coming from. Oh, Vile's already given this a play. Who could have seen that coming? It's not like we hinted it at all, ever, during the stream. there's a note. And this note says, Dear Valerie and Vale, if you're reading this, it probably means that the police got me. I have a backup plan. I wish I could have seen you in person. I'm giving you all these yellow cookie jams, which are definitely not marijuana. I'm doing everything I can to get out before you graduate. Hopefully your training's going well. Oh, and the platform's almost here and Moraine's at the top. He looks pretty angry. He's gonna take me to jail and I'm never gonna get out. But you know, one day I'll visit you and I'll bring you these cookies, which are definitely, once again, not marijuana. We're friends until the end of time, Garl. Yeah, I can hear you, Doppl. These kids have never done drugs, come on. These cookies are amazing. I can't believe Garl was just there. Just look at their eyes. They're innocent, youthful eyes. Well, I don't know. Zale's eyes are looking a little bloodshot around the rims, but we'll see. After what happened in the... Actually, considering what happened to Garl, I'm impressed that he's still pretty friendly with him. But you know, that's a kid that can take it on the chin, or I guess the ocular nerve in this case. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, so they're basically saying events like that could happen, so they better train hard to make sure it doesn't. That's right, Khal Drogo. Oh, dang, that training montage. Oh, that training montage. Zill. Oh, he looks like he's got that classic like anime cut across his like left eyebrow. And even doing push-ups one-handed. I wish I could be cool like that one day. Oh? So looks like... Okay, it looks like they've made many different outfits or things to... Or sorry, they made very different, many different sewings. Oh, clothing articles? Whatever they're called. They're pieces of a ton of them. They're like Horcruxes. They just keep tossing them left and right.
Yeah, they went through a lot of sewing. I like that the first thing that this guy, that the headmaster did, was tell them, hey, you're gonna learn to battle, but you're also gonna be sewing, like a lot. Yep. So like, don't get your hopes up for some toxic masculinity. Khal Drogo, welcome to chat, by the way. I tried to speak through Kram, but it was a little bit difficult. You know, challenges of the show, folks. There's 5 computers involved and the internet, so whatever. Yep. Do what we can.
You know, the internet, one of these days we're gonna abandon TCP. We're gonna have a beautiful optical utopia where all the information gets beamed directly into our brains. It'll be perfect.
Is it 1 for each Power Ranger? Then it would be 6, PJ, because we rock a 6-person Power Ranger team.
Right.
I said 5, and I feel like I could justify 5, but hit me up in the Discord if you want that.
All right, so we can't stop enemies from doing magic, but we can break their concentration. It sounds like we can stop them from doing magic.
Correct. So the concept of stopping an enemy from doing magic is called a lock. So here you see the lock above Erlina's head, and that is important. You don't have to break those in any order. You just have to break the lock in general to stop her from casting a big spell.
I see. I was definitely going to do the whole in order thing as you literally just saw me do.
So it's actually one thing you'll stop her from casting that spell, which is great, but what you just did in 4 strokes, you can accomplish in 2. And you'll learn how to do that when you go and talk to Buregraves if you didn't already.
Oh, this is my first character I'm talking to, but something tells me it's gonna be like a combo mechanic.
Zio taught me everything I needed to know about. So
interesting. Why would I not want to hold?
Well, you can see that all of the prompts at the top of the screen are timing prompts. It's letting you know how to use this ability to the most in the most efficient way. So what you're seeing here is infinite crescent boomerang, right? That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty broken. Sounds pretty hackable, Doppl. Sounds pretty hackable.
Second best RPG move of the year. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a 4 count on the stun ball that you threw, and you released on 3. So
okay, so it's a little bit of a skill-based mini game for each of our magic attacks, basically. Trigger attack on a full bar is a waste of regeneration. So they really want to solve the problem of being scared to use your magic by encouraging you, basically by punishing you by not using your magic. I say punishing, but really it's like, hey, there's this thing you're gonna miss out on if you don't.
That's right. So what they're telling you right now is that this game wants you to keep changing it up.
Okay, and we have one more special thing called a combo. And you don't get to keep those after battle, so you really just gotta use them right away.
So the combo concept, and I wish the internet was working. There's a lot of delay with my responses right now, but I had a great Chrono Trigger callback for this because the combo was something introduced by Chrono Trigger.
All right, I think we might do the final big hammer we've got up our sleeves. Should we do a Doppl? All right. Whole Grace will teach us the basics of fisticuffs, of bullywoggle, of boogie woogie. I don't know what other words there are for fighting. Alright, so their cooldowns. All your party members are on cooldown, the round resets, and they all become available again. Alright, I'm gonna have to read through this one a little bit slower. But alright, we did 1 attack. We did 2 attacks. Okay, so there's a combo at the top left. Yeah, there you go, Doppl. You can see it above the characters, above our party list at the bottom left. And focus is paramount whenever you perform attack or skills. With proper time, you can increase the damage you deal and even score additional hits. Okay, this is what I thought was going to be the case. So if we actually hit when our attack connects, oh, that's difficult. That's difficult. Then we can do extra damage. Did I hit it that time? Okay, so that's how I got that. Alright, apparently that's how you would have broken the lock, is when you time your attack just right, each hit counts as 2 hits against the enemy. Oh, each hit counts as 2 hits? Each attack hits twice. Yeah, streaming English is so hard. Alright, the big knob, the biggest knob is to reset. Well, we have 2 big knobs. The one I think it is just to restart the streaming service. The other one is I can restart my ISP uplink. Alright, we'll do it. So chat, we're gonna head back to pre-roll and we're going to give our systems a big old flush. There's some diarrhea in the gunk somewhere and we're gonna flush it out.
And
All
folks, we are back. We're gonna see what that does. I think the only other knob we have is it Ritual Sacrifice? Is that the last knob we have?
Yeah, I've got the goats ready, and of course the teacup pig. My goats really love the teacup pigs.
And by ritual sacrifice, I mean a pig roast. That's all we're gonna do. It's delicious if you're a meat eater, but it's all it is. Cool.
What other kinds of eaters are there? I thought everybody ate meat. Who would not?
Not everybody. Not everybody, pal. Heat Death of the Universe is the final button. I think the final button is Lavos. Final button's Lavos.
Oh, that's a reference I don't.
So I wanted to show this earlier. This is the Chrono Trigger cast, and yeah, so that's pretty neat, right? And then the other thing I wanted to do real quick before the internet dies again is talk about combos. So what you're seeing right here is a GIF of one of the premier combos in original Chrono Trigger, while Frog and Kronos do the cross strike. Very effective against the enemy.
I see.
X/ cross strike. It's red-haired Goku. You don't say it. It definitely is red-haired Goku, because original Chrono Trigger, when they got around to drawing the actual animations, they brought in the animators that made Dragon Ball.
Oh, that's right. Akira Toriyama and some others. Oh, okay. I did hit that one that time. Yeah, Akira Toriyama's art style, he might as well have a copyright on it. Like, it's so distinct. Literally no other author in anime does it. And 1 second, Chad.
Did you find yourself a bug?
I did. I bet my camera probably shook on that one.
Oh, it sure did, buddy. It looks like the internet is stable now, so that's cool. That's cool. In my game, his name was Butt Munch. That's so funny.
Oh, that's just mean.
Actually, the one that's green-haired Bulma is Luca. You don't say. Let's talk about Luca. She doesn't have green hair. She has purple hair and a green helmet. Did you not think that I would have these available if the internet failed, PJ?
Anyway, actually.
Luca is, her storyline in Chrono Trigger is incredible while Kram's practicing these mechanics. Luca accidentally cripples her mother by she's an engineer, and one of her experiments accidentally cripples her mom. And then late in the game, there's this moment where an accidental portal opens up, because Chrono Trigger is all about time travel, and she gets the opportunity to travel back in time to stop her accident from crippling her mother. It's absolutely sweet. It's so adorable. Yeah, spoilers. I think that a game released in 1995, I've got free reign to spoil.
I don't know about that. Like, that Darth Vader guy looks like a good guy. I bet he has a great redemption arc.
Papa? Is that you?
Papa? All right, Headmaster. Let's do it.
No, chat. My mood definitely doesn't improve dramatically when the internet works. That's crazy.
Who would have guessed things working makes you feel good? Not I.
Not I, said the fly. So Sabotage Studio is in Quebec, by the way, in case you were wondering where you could find out more about them. 23 large. Quebecois, yeah, Quebec City.
Quebec City. The most delicious Quebec. I'm sure all Quebecans out there love it when we say Quebec.
Quebec.
Quebec?
Quebec?
Oh, he's from Quebec, monsieur.
Je parle un peu. Okay. What else did I want to share with you about Sabotage? Okay, so this game was kickstarted, and the Kickstarter was started in 2019. They thought that they'd be able to release the game in 2022, but hey, guess what? Pandemics happen, everybody. Game was released in 2023, albeit with a lot of fanfare. The internet is going wild for this one, and rightfully so, because most of the internet played Chrono Trigger, played Golden Sun, played FF6. Game's built in Unity, which maybe is important.
Nice.
If you're out there thinking about how to build a game. And
sure,
we still have a few more mechanics that we're going to see fresh. Super Mario RPG also listed as an inspiration for the game, although not drawing on any of that art style.
Oh, just take the leap. All right.
Very important for many reasons. I love that you just took a leap of faith. Like, that's what he asked you to do. He asked you to cut off your ring finger and take a leap of faith.
but not poke out our own eye. Very
No,
important.
we poked out Garl's eye. Okay, Kram, this is the first point in the game where you have to recognize that this map is actually in 3D. It isn't just a 2D drawing. You can go under and over things despite the isometric angle.
I see. Oh, that is not what I thought it was. And then we get this treasure chest, and that probably gives us the thing we need to put into the hole. I played a few Zeldas in my time, Doppl.
It will confuse at times. Actually, Vilos points it out in my research. I was like, I need to write this down for Kram. It's not that Kram can't figure it out. It's just anyone. Crescent Strike is also a good choice here because the two enemies being close together, you have that spatial awareness. Made in 3D for 2D, my brain don't work like that, says Sai. These moments. And similarly, Sunball, your Sunball attack.
Okay.
It has some spatial splash damage. So there's lots going on.
Oh, I think it's just like a
boom, baby. Doppl, what is my favorite? And Kram, what are your favorite candies?
My favorite candy, Kit Kats. Easy question.
Wait, is it? All right, from like the grocery store candies?
Yeah, that's what I'm limited to. Like, I'm at a not Trader Joe's. I'm at a Walmart. I'm at a Target. What am I picking up? Right next to the cash register. Kit Kats.
Okay, so mine's between Cowtails and Butterfingers.
I have no idea what a cow tail is. I mean, obviously, I've seen a cow's tail before, but something tells me you're not talking about our bovine friends.
I wonder if this is a regional thing. So if you're in the same region, it's like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Vilos, like, I understand that we were separated at birth, but quite clearly, we're meant to be. So it's good.
Brothers from another mother. Man, they're really ganging up on Zale over here.
You're doing
Valerie, rather.
You're doing a good job blocking.
Thank you. My mom.
I wanted to talk to you about relics, as Vilos pointed out, and boom. That attack is so useful.
I can see that.
All right,
you thought you had me, Mr. Turtle.
So one thing that I will say, I wish Twix or Nothing, Snickers, and Hershey's Symphony. What's a Hershey's Symphony? You know, my partner loves Twix, sayonara, so I get it. I've seen a lot of Twix.
What is up with all you Twix? You know what? I'm not even ashamed of this hot take. Twix are an inferior version of Kit Kats.
Inferior? They have different ingredients.
Isn't it chocolate and caramel? Actually, you know what? They're an inferior version of Snickers. There we go. Why have a Twix when you can have a Snickers?
It's actually like you take the wafer and chocolate from a Kit Kat, and you take the caramel and chocolate from a Snickers, and that's how you get a Twix.
Oh.
Reese's are Three Musketeers. Renee for boats. Like, all right.
They haven't been to the other side of the Forbidden Cavern. How could they understand? Well, we shouldn't try to explain.
Weird will be a walk in the park.
Oh, wow. Our parents are really worried about us, Doppl.
Our parents. Again, I don't have enough research to inform you on what that is, but I do want to show you something. This is weird. But weird
mode engaged.
Weird should remind you of someone.
Oh, that's so nice.
And his name is Gato. And this whole moment is really a reference to exactly this.
I see.
There is a field boss inside of the opening location in Chrono Trigger, and that's our boy Gato.
I see. Okay, so I kind of... Oh, and then 2 is this timer for when he changes. So that means my attacks are not going to be quite as effective. So I'll just focus on dealing damage.
Another thing is that, Kram, your timing-based attack is effectively a critical in the old game.
I see.
And here's an example of actually when we're fighting Gato in the beginning, we learn that a critical is a double strike.
I see.
It's packed full of goodness from that 1995 title while still having a lot of its own flair. Because the images I'm showing you are like 300 pixels by 300 pixels. Oh, man.
Honestly, game devs could do a lot. Oh, with those pixels. Doesn't hurt to get in the extra bit of damage, but I think if we hit this critical, we should be good to go. And we do. Oh, and we defeat the boss.
So one complaint I have about the tutorial section, and congratulations, chance for Kram tutorial boss, is... Yeah, you gotta make your own choice here. Is that you don't get... Combat's not long enough to use the combo in this tutorial section. And so you effectively just get to a place where you're like, oh, he's dead already, and you just got your combo unlocked.
Yep. Also, I picked the wrong stat on our female character. I actually think I wanted to give her extra mana.
And you want to go... You can go attack for both of them. It's fine.
You know what? I'll magic or mana points.
Just go attack. Kram, just go attack.
Well, what if I don't want to go attack?
You attack.
Doppl.
You attack to do damage. You attack to regain mana. You attack to do something else that's special. You attack to break locks. Like you're not gonna miss that. You attack to build combo. You attack. You won't even hit level 20 at the end of the game. Vilos,
really?
Spoil my heart.
Wow. I guess this is Baldur's Gate all over again. Congratulations. Zenith Academy is so proud of you. Something, something. And a record time. Not bad, not bad. Use magic with less mana. But the Elder Mist is going to tell us how to do that. Before that, it's time to feast.
Woo! We got to go get paraded around the town. We got to show everybody how cool we are.
We're going to get toured around the block, chat. Yay!
Oh, shit. Are we going to get to see Garl?
I hope
so. Where's Garl, says Zale.
That'd be really cool if our childhood friend showed up.
I don't see him, says Valerie. Where's Garl?
The Great Eagle.
Many years ago, they were delivered by the Great Eagle. Garl died of a skull infection? Oh my god.
Yeah, he got that amoeba you get at that one pool on Earth, where they tell you not to dive below water.
I miss Gran.
Yeah, it sounds like...
Asuna.
Go for it.
No, please go.
It sounds like they got delivered on a magical stork and like Gran was the one who raised us. But hard to tell if that's fact or fiction.
Well, we just spent 10 years inside this training academy seeing nobody else except people who are trying to kill us and the sewing machine.
And also the villagers too. That's all they get.
Erlina and Brewgraves are over here brooding. Good one, Kram. But also just, doing that side-eye thing where you're like, hey, let them have their fun.
We get a game, there's a big bad evil about to destroy all our happiness. Okay. Can we have our fun?
What do we do? I want to see Garl. You know who I miss? I miss Frog.
You know who I really miss, Doppl?
I miss Frog.
I miss Kina from FF9. Bring back Kina. Hashtag Kina forever.
With all the fingers and toes. Kina from FF9. Yeah, okay, I can see it. I can see missing her. Also, I think that this is the last... Nope, I've got 2 more Chrono Trigger characters to show you. Don't forget Vegeta, aka Magus, and also Robo, the best boy. The whole time traveling thing would be lost without Robo. Thank you, Robo.
Thank you for your service, Robo.
Oh, and one more. Isla, how you doing?
There's the DBZ. Man, I looked at that character and I was like, that's a Dragon Ball character.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Khalifa, is that the cauliflower lady now? Okay, so you got the sequin flare.
Yeah. Hefla, not Khalifa. I forgot her name too. But yes, cauliflower is inspiration.
So you've just got relics. Let's go ahead and equip those. We still have, some time left in this here stream. Those relics are going to come in right handy, my boy.
Oh, yeah. Those relics are going to give us a big boost in power for our first adventure and let us not get stabbed in the eye. All right, so after we get through the forbidden whatever it was called, will have to travel through Wraith Island in order to talk to the Elder Mist.
Forbidden Cavern. I think Vilos might be blushing when he saw Alia. Yeah, you know, inspired. She's inspired quite clearly.
All right, it looks like we're making record pace as members, or Solstice Warriors, as we're called.
You are definitely called Solstice Warriors. That's correct.
All right, so wrong button. The button I want is
Oh,
X.
wait, hold on, Kram. Stay right there. Go back to the overworld.
We're in the
What
overworld.
does that remind you of, chat? Is that an overworld from Chrono? Yes, it is. It's the exact same style. That's crazy talk.
Oh, he loves this peninsula, or they love their peninsula, I should say. All right, let's equip our relic as a game. So
No, don't use the amulet of storytelling.
Max
Because-
HP plus 100 and auto heal after combat. Okay, yeah, I see why.
This is like these are like the FF16 equipments. Crab facts. How could do? Welcome to chat. So great to have you.
Welcome, how could you? Oh, set up camp. We don't need to do that yet.
No, you
Do we?
can if you want. You want to set up camp? That's
Yeah,
cool.
let's do it. Let's do the cooking minigame, which is definitely a thing. Right, Doppl? Right?
Yeah, of course it is. Except maybe you don't know how to cook yet.
Oh.
Shame we didn't get to see Garl before we left. Hold on, Kram. Oh, wait, just right there.
Waited.
It's almost like this whole camping thing is another reference. That's crazy. Almost like one of the most important scenes in Chrono Triggers takes place at camping at night. You just look at that, folks.
I feel like Doppl is going to be like at every important life event of mine. It's like, wait. It's almost like this time you got married is just like in Chrono Trigger.
There's a wedding in Chrono Trigger. I could make it happen.
Oh
Are you
my
guys
God, it's
yin and
already
yang right
happening,
now,
chat.
wearing opposite colors? Yeah, we are. Next question.
Yeah.
We're actually Solstice Warriors.
Indeed. We're also a little yin and yang in real life, but that's what makes the duo excited.
That is true. If we both had the same opinions, it wouldn't be an interesting show.
Even when we do have the same opinions, this is our alma mater special, where we have to agree in detail.
An explicit, painful detail.
Yes. It's not just enough that we both think the same thing. We have to think the same thing for the same reason. It's great, chat.
So, another thing is, and we will not get to the end of this 30-hour game tonight, that Chrono Trigger has multiple endings. Many multiple endings.
I see.
And welcome to Chat Event 44. This game has hidden endings. And given that it was only recently released, maybe not all of them have been found. Who knows?
Oh, wait, how many are there? Did the devs say, or are they just going to let us find
I
out?
don't know. Maybe we'll just find out. Who knows?
I wonder if there's like, oh, I see now.
Your magic is full. Now you should
Yeah, I should be using my magic. But I did want...
if you want
to
to break the spell. And if you can't kill him, still break the spell. Wait, is it not backpacking sim? Lame. We'll bring backpack to our heroes' favor. Our heroes, actually, they stitched their own magical buffs.
Oh, it's pretty cool. Crescent Arc or Boomerang? You know what? Crescent Arc. Yeah, I think we can just outright defeat them before he gets a cast.
Yeah, there's two ways to break, right?
Yep. Easy, chat. Easy.
So the relic that you equip,
that was not
it
easy,
gives
chat.
you that positive feedback. That's all the relic you got did. So when you hit the double on those things, the star shoots out. That's what it's trying to tell you. So it's a timing reinforcement relic, which is why it's straightforward.
Yeah, might as well also heal up outside of battle. JRPG tip number 1, keep your party healthy outside of battle.
Tonight's stream is definitely not brought to you by Flower Raven. Backpacks none of us can afford. Back to you, Kram.
Something tells me they're pretty cool backpacks.
They're the ones with the little fox on it, I think.
Okay.
So there's a moment in Chrono Trigger where your traversal takes place in 3 dimensions, but there's only like 1 or 2 of those. Here, you can see that you are climbing, that you are skirting the edges of cliffs, that you are jumping up and pulling yourself up cliff faces. That wasn't available.
Oh, so it has to be my lead character, but I didn't think I was getting away from that.
And then, while Kram's fighting this regular encounter, I want to show you how we would enter combat back in the day. And see the inspiration? See it. It's live.
Something
Now,
tells me you can do a full or you can also perfectly time your skills, right?
that is correct, sir. Every ability has a timing associated with it in this game.
All right, it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to stop both of them, but we can at least get rid of some damage coming in here.
With the Sunball, Kram, you'll notice that your Sunball, it rose 3 levels in power, so 1, 2, 3. There's a 4th level that blinks in for a quarter of a second, and you can release at that point to get critical.
I see, so that's the real timing. I thought level 3 was the timing, but today I've learned, chat.
When do we boil water? Guardia is the most dangerous. Yes. Well, given our powers of the sun, water's always boiling. Always be boiling.
Always be boiling, always be raging, chat. All right. That's how you make it through life, by being a ball of anger and fury.
That seems healthy.
Interesting. I wasn't expecting that twist.
Wow, event 44, you really made it past Automod today.
He's learning. The AI is improving, Doppl.
That's right.
Can't stop it.
And if you're out there in chat for the first time, we play brand new games together. 1 player, 1 host, and chat all learning for the first time whether or not these games are a play, watch, or pass.
Indeed, everybody's favorite 2 players, 1 stream, Doppl.
Automod's drinking on the job, probably.
Yeah.
Mushroom soup, baby.
Hold on, let's check out this mushroom soup. Does it have a cool description? Hearty and comforting. That's right enough.
Also 40 HP to the entire party, so that's pretty great.
Ooh, Mending Light.
That's a new combo that you just learned. Under skills. Under skills. And then I think if you... there you go.
Regenerates 3 MP, restores HP to all allies. Cost 2 combo meters.
I'm glad you didn't miss that chest. I was wondering.
Right? All right, you got a shiny pearl.
Sorry.
Nice.
Are you fully equipped? Do you have an adventurer's vest?
Yes. I think that's the only adventurer's vest I have.
Yeah.
I played a RPG. Actually, you know what? Thanks for looking out. I probably would have forgotten something like that in context. Oh, this just takes me down, chat, so we're not going to go there.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet, indeed, as I battle some insects in my house. But let's see what this new bangle does for us. Since we gave Valerie the first bangle, let's even things out. Heal. Zale does seem to get attacked a lot, so we'll give him the auto heal. Oh, I see.
While Kram's continuing to make his way through Dungeon 1, a little bit more about Sabotage. So they have 2 games, or 2 franchises, both taking place in the same universe, but in very different points in time. The other game is a love letter to...
I forgot which character did slashing this damage.
The other game is a love letter to Ninja Gaiden from the Super Nintendo. And that game is called The Messenger. And as you can imagine, with it being a love letter, it's a Ninja Gaiden game. Very clean, very crisp, but they seem to be working their way through kind of refreshes of these things.
I see.
Kram, you might want to... Do you remember that when both people are charged, you can switch who's attacking, like right now?
Oh, I did forget that, actually.
Okay, very good. That's important for healing sequences.
I see.
The Messenger was a wonderful love letter. Cal, I'm really glad to hear you enjoyed that game. The Messenger was published by Digital Devolver. Now, if there was one indie studio that was going to give your indie publisher, that was going to give your indie development studio credence, it's going to be Digital Devolver, right? But in this one, Sea of Stars, they went solo. Like they had the gusto, the
moxie,
the cajones, the chutzpah, the grit. They're just like, we've got this. We're going on Kickstarter. 1.3 million Canadian or whatever that they raised for this title.
That's
and
a lot.
they just did it. They did have the money. They did have the money. Absolutely agree, Vilos. Absolutely agree.
I guess that means the Steam review counts aren't necessarily representative of how many people actually play this game.
Yeah.
All right, boss fight time.
That's correct. Also, I found out that the Steam algorithm, you need 10 reviews to get Oh my God, this boss, it looks so familiar, Kram.
Don't tell me.
It's almost like it looks like Lavos. That's such a weird reference.
Could you just leave it overlaid? Yeah, that's what we're actually fighting.
I put it here knowing full well that this scene would happen.
Yeah. Well played, Doppl. Well played.
I was so happy when I saw this creature come out of the wall. I was like, oh my God, Lavos.
All right, let's see if we can get this fourth one. There we go. And just like expected, he is weak to interested. I think I go Crescent Arc. No, I don't think.
No, you want Moonerang here, and here's why.
Okay.
Every hit counts towards that lock.
Okay. So I just need to not screw it up, which I so far avoided doing.
So the press kit includes a bunch of fan art for this game, and Infinite Moonerang is like a fan art piece that had happened throughout the Kickstarter phase.
Nice. I'll work on it, Chad. I'm gonna get up to the double digits at some point in time. Ooh, and also a good bit of damage. We don't have a combo just yet. We don't need to heal just yet, so we're gonna keep on attacking, Chad.
Chat seems to believe that I have unlocked the ability to time travel, that I'm flying around in my
two
epic.
of them. Restore HP or deal damage and regenerate. No. I think we're going to keep attacking for now. I don't think we're going to use our combo just yet.
25 Moonerang? That's so many Moonerang.
Yeah,
oh my
after
gosh.
seeing how fast that Moonerang was going just now, that seems a little tough to do, chat. Seems a little tough.
The game is Steam Deck verified, and I can tell you that it works.
It looks like we're gonna eat this attack unless... that's why we save the combo, Chad. That's why we save the combo.
Nice
Easy.
work, kid. That was good. Sorry, did you just say easy?
I did just say easy.
Easy! Can I change my review to a play? Because you can rewrite it. Colin, people have the ability to review the game more than once now.
Unlike... Go for it.
Oh, no, it's good.
I was going to say, unlike our perfectly fair and valid elections, you can change your vote. You know what? I'm going to go with the regular attack as well.
Wow, tonight we've got 6 plays and 2 watches. If you're hanging out, Play, Watch, or Pass are the ratings that we use in this community. And just give them a go. If you like this game, give it a play or a watch. If you don't, Pass is probably the rating for you. Oh, yeah.
I was trying, Doppl, I was trying.
This is the final play rating of your 20s. Well, happy cake day, Khal Drogo.
Happy cake day.
Honestly,
I forgot to say Valerie there on that one. I was too busy being hyped about
fighting Lavos is fine. I mean, I think that's a great way to end a birthday.
Yep. All right, you're up next, Zale. There you go. You'll learn Power Duo. I like it.
Happy early birthday. This is your demo day birthday for sure, though.
Let's not be stingy. It's a little suboptimal,
Hey,
but...
there it is.
That's the
Anything
first one.
special coming up for that big B-Day? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm robbing everyone with this Lavos joke. Here we go. I pulled it down now. Oh, just in time, too, because it would have been sad to see that.
Wait, what was the special attack going to be?
Oh, no, the Lavos thing, if I had it up. Our first big one. Chance and chat for Kram, who made it through that lickety-split.
Shouts out to Zale and Valerie for their impressive training paying off just there. Also, we're definitely supposed to go. Which way we're supposed to go?
I don't know.
Okay.
Go in the cave. See if you can.
Aha!
Oh, good deal. I'm glad that you did.
Yeah, I knew one of these was the right one to pick. I just didn't know which one was the right one. All
that's your RPG training at work. Please give, dear player, I designed this level for you. Please explore it. Here is the reward for your exploration.
Right. And also for beating the boss.
Dear Dev, thank you for giving me the just rewards. No mimics this early. Not yet. Not yet.
That tells me there's a save on the other side of this bridge, so I'm just gonna go up after doing that very Dark Souls-esque route completion there. Linking the paths, making your circular stage more.
Ooh, who are these guys? Huh?
Things are starting to move. I'm eager to see what these two can do. Eager and impatient too. For now, we wait. For you must know what to do.
Okay, so everybody in this room is named 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that feels like Organization 13, sadly. And
hey, you made a Kingdom Hearts reference, Doppl. I'm so proud of you.
They all have different weaponry that they're wielding.
Let's get some chants in chat for Doppl making a Kingdom Hearts reference.
Let's not.
Let's do a Doppl, yeah.
That bridge reminds me of the ending of Halo 4, where Cortana valiantly turns herself into a bridge to save John Halo.
That's exactly how it went.
All right.
Fruits are cheap, but you know what? Let's give ourselves the attack boost.
Yeah, you're gonna want to sell it.
We're gonna keep that trading.
No, just sell things.
Oh, we're one short.
That's because you need to sell your training staff.
I don't need to sell my training staff. I need to sell the Shiny Pearl instead.
Yes, Vilos is alluding to what will come once Kram steps away from this stream. That is a fishing minigame,
What do you mean steps away from the stream? We're doing it live.
Sorry,
we're doing it live.
I said stream, I meant store.
Oh, okay.
Fishing minigame, folks. Fish bring nutrients. There's fish are for cooking. Bring it in, Kram. Bring it in. What are you doing?
I don't know how this game works. They just told me, they just said the cast and they didn't explain anything, Doppl. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Add death. I added a death for you.
Okay.
You got to keep it in the stream. Keep it in the current, dude.
Oh, I see it now. See, it takes a few tries, chat, but we get it. We caught a lunar trout. You know what? This is a humane stream. We are actually sponsored by PETA. And as part of our sponsorship, we've made sure to commit as little animal cruelty in all games we play going forward, chat. So we're just gonna fish to show off the fauna of the environment, but we're gonna make sure to catch and release. We're humane here at demoduo.
So there's a board next to the dock where you're fishing that'll show you what fish are available in this pond.
I see.
And yeah, shout outs to the banjo that's getting played. So Messenger did also have an incredible soundtrack in the. I think it was just a trout. And the in-house sound artist should not be forgotten. Yes, there's a guest sound artist on this game for Sabotage, but the in-house artist should not be forgotten. He is also very good.
I had to cast it all the way to the end, so I need to get around the trout, but without hooking any of them.
You should just be able to cast less powerfully.
I don't know how to do that.
Just tap A instead of holding it?
As soon as I cast A, it's just like, oh, you have to kick it while it's in the air.
Kick it!
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got a live one on the reel.
Kram gets it. Look at that. New mechanics for everyone, folks. New mechanics for everyone.
Now, Man of War, technically not a lie, so I think it's fine to fillet those.
Technically.
I think just like a colony of like jellyfish in general, just like a colony of like cells of some kind.
Interesting.
Technically, I don't believe they're capable of feeling pain, so I think if we were to go ultra PETA hardcore IRL, I think technically they would be fine. Not that we are ultra hardcore PETA here. I love my Wagyu steak top. Let me be clear. Let me be very clear for the record. I like me some meat. All right, we're here at the Solstice Shrine.
Siphonophores?
I don't think this is where we want to go. Yeah, this is not where we want to go ultimately.
Darn it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there was some text telling us that we wouldn't be able to access it yet. But we had to keep going onto the mountain trail, and then there's some city we had to hitch a boat on in order to eventually reach the Elder Mist. And this is the start of the game.
This is the start of the game. We started the game in motion. We were given a hook. We have now experienced the tutorial and also the flashback.
Indeed.
The game now begins.
Yeah. Oh, Moon Cradle.
I just wish Garl were here. It would certainly be use some celestial jam for this bread. That's the dream.
That would be the dream.
Oh, what's going on?
What's up in the bushes? Celestial Willow Jam. Oh, Garl. Okay, the eye. I will say Garl definitely aged well.
Garl's pretty happy 10 years later.
Right. He looks like he looks pretty badass, to be honest. What did you think I was gonna give him an adventure without? Oh, he's coming with us? Oh, that's cool.
Garl, he's like Robo. He's always there for you. All the time.
Always there. You two look so strong. Well, he's not looking too bad either. There's absolutely
Garl's
no
not looking as fit as Zale and Valerie. Let's not lie to Garl, okay?
What's wrong? You can't actually come with us. Oh, I guess. Oh, they've learned their lesson. This is when they've learned their lesson.
You can't mean that. We always talked about how we'd live together like family. Plus, I spent all those years practicing. I'm ready.
I may not have any special powers, but I'm strong. Yeah,
this is my shield. I'll be a defensive warrior. No, a warrior cook. Garl, short for garlic? I think so. I'm gonna accept that.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Now canon, Howkadoo. Now canon. I'll know when to step aside. Don't worry. Plus, you can't really travel the world with just a few sandwiches. You need me.
Okay,
Deal?
Mr. Cook. I don't think they've learned their lesson, but we'll see how well this goes.
I think that Garl's shield is on his good eye side.
You might be right about that. Also makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't possibly defend from something he can't see, but, that's it. Group hug. Now we're naming characters like they're DBZs. Yeah, we sure are. Oh my God, is it another campfire scene? That's crazy.
Another
Look
campfire
at that.
scene.
That's awesome. That? Wow.
Something tells me our party is going to grow bigger and bigger throughout the course of these campfires. Oh, so Garl's been training. 10 years, literally June years. It's like, I'm hitting the training montage. I'm climbing the steps of the Capitol, and I'm going to cook up the meanest risotto.
Dude, you know what's wild, though? So, how many times have I played Chrono Trigger versus Chrono Cross? I played Chrono Cross once. I played Chrono Trigger. I think I've played at least 3, if not 4, fresh plays of Chrono Trigger, not including replays for different endings.
That's a lot, my dude.
Yeah, no, I love that game. Did we not talk about how much I love Chrono Trigger? That's great.
No, please tell us more about how much you love Chrono Trigger.
I love it this much, Kram. I love it this... wait, where's the camera? I love it this much. You like the campfire audio? It's so crisp, right? Got the little insects going in the background there. Little frog. I don't think he loves it as much as he loves 16. I've beat Chrono Trigger more times than I beat 16. So that's one metric. Metric.
Yeah, I guess by metrics of how much you love a game. Well, I'm going to disagree with this one just on the grounds of Nier Automata and FF10. Actually, nope, FF10. I played the heck out of the monster.
Yeah. I'm sure that you played a lot of hours. Wait for the dominant flashback DLC. Yeah, that's true. There's going to be some extra DLC. Actually, chat, if you look at our favorite games, I think that are listed in the about section of the demoduo page, you will see that Chrono Trigger is listed under mine.
Camping out with the buddies out on the road. Honestly, that is some pretty good vibes.
One of my
no,
favorite
Doppl.
things about Chrono Trigger, though, is that you can end the game in lots of different ways, right? Time travel. There's a way to end the game, which I have up right now, where the dinosaurs rule the Earth as the dominant species, and so you get a dino ending.
Oh, that's so silly.
If you die while you're fighting the dino boss, the dinosaurs rule the world.
That's incredible. Honestly, kind of fitting. Like, the dinosaurs deserve it. What do I want to do here? I want to not engage. I want to explore, but we are engaged in chat, so that was short-lived. Very short-lived. We have 2 turns, so we can crescent arc both of them to get a bit of damage in. Oh my god, that is going to be so tough to time correctly. And
yeah, it is. But I will share with you this insight. Crescent arc's timing is 1 press for everyone.
That's right. But instead of taking damage, we'll just consume all the MP we have.
Oh, that's gross. You weren't supposed to hear that. I'm very sorry, chat.
Oh, Your grass is the #1 killer of games.
Oh, interesting.
Chad, we have to do math. I hate doing math.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That after restarting my computer, the mic took on a life of its own. Whoopsie.
I would have killed to hear what chat heard. All I heard was no Doppl.
Oh, you didn't hear that bodily sound? Yeah, that's all that chat heard.
Okay. Well, chat deserves all of demoduo. Both the good, the bad, and the ugly Doppl.
If you can't take me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Oh, so Garl can equip that.
That's right.
This is a straight up upgrade, so
yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'll
just
choose
do it.
this one. Done. And there we go.
Chat, what other games have you replayed?
Let's kick this down. And
look at that. What's that? Some wheat, some potato.
Potato.
Okay, now you're just going backwards, so just turn around.
Nice. And then this is where we first saw Zane, but we didn't. Oh, and we still can't hop onto there. A little Metroidvania for you, Chad. I'm sure that post is going to lead us somewhere cool in 20 levels. Or 10 levels, because apparently this game isn't even 20 levels long. Oh no,
well,
I don't have
30
enough.
hours long. You just got to learn other things. Okay.
This is bad.
You really want to break these attacks, so...
I don't have any MP to break them with Doppl.
Oh, you do? You can still... okay, so actually, pause, Kram. Don't act.
Okay, we're pausing.
They didn't tell you this, but Garl deals hammer damage. He deals blunt force damage. So you can stop the guy on the right.
Hurl an enemy to another position.
Just use his regular attack.
All right. Interesting. That was a little bit delayed game. I don't know if I deserve that one. All right, so we can stop one of these, but we can't stop both.
And you're gonna whoa. What are you doing? You gotta use Valerie. Yeah. It's nice because the experience in this game is more story progression based. It's kind of funny. They actually targeted in a dev interview. They wanted no grinding.
That was a lot of damage
in this game. So I think that there's.
I can appreciate that for sure.
I think that design goal was met based on what Vilas is saying. Every now and then, pretty sure lifetime. Oh yeah, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. I've also beat those several times. That's fair.
Nice. That's true.
I think How Cadu's playing through Red right now, and I have just suggested to them the Nuzlocke challenge, which Kram and I have played through the Nuzlocke challenge a couple times together.
It's a fun challenge. There are a few ways you can play it. You can play it the super hardcore way where you release them straight in the wild. I wanted to continue my particular save, so I just put them into a nice box after I beat the game, so I could retrieve them later. But yeah, it doesn't seem like I have the timing down for the Rochevert just yet.
No.
But the tutorial did say to treat perfect blocks more like a bonus rather than a thing you have to hit every single time.
Rather than a requirement. All right, now's a great time, if you can, build your combo up so that you can use your healing skills.
I could probably just... Actually, you know what? Combos don't travel outside of game.
Yeah.
So what I can do is I can attack, not do a crit.
That's right.
Use a combo
there you
to
are,
heal.
my man. Now you got it. Now you're thinking with combos.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Event 44 dropping a watch for tonight's title.
Yo, that is one fancy healing effect.
I'm so glad you said that, Kram, because take a look at this healing effect from Chrono Trigger.
I feel like I'm on the episode of The Simpsons right now. You were baiting me into that. I just got baited, chat. I thought this man was my friend.
I would never bait you. That's so crazy.
Where did my mouse go? There we go. Never, he says never.
Every 1 or 2 years you get the urge to replay that. Yeah, no, I can dig.
No, Kram finally understands. I do understand that my friends could hurt me in such mischievous ways.
How Doppl feels when we bring up the games that must not be named. Yeah.
Oh.
a little bit. You got some peppers. That's pretty good.
I will never apologize. The terrorism will continue.
I think that's the case. Yeah, did you use the other healing ability yet?
You mean Garl's healing ability?
No, not Nourish from Garl, but Healing Light from Zale.
I haven't actually.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
But the GIF I showed from Chrono Trigger is a combo heal, so it matches your combo heal much better.
I see. I do love the pacing of this game. It's surprisingly snappy.
Yeah, I'm glad. It's fun that you mentioned that, because like I said, you didn't play Chrono, so I didn't know what you would sense about this title. Mm-hmm. And that is an important thing that needed to be fixed from old games, right? Pacing in old games isn't necessarily done right. Yep. Limitations of the hardware just early on in the art form, lots of different reasons for it. But here you can see combat, interesting traversal. Combat, interesting traversal. Snap, snap, snap. Little bit of dialogue. Yep. Like, I kind of want to meet the team at Sabotage. Like, I think it would be cool to meet them.
Would you say they've sabotaged your heart?
Maybe I'd say that.
Well,
I don't know that I would
appreciate the possibility.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, so long as it's non-zero. Just non-zero is good enough.
I think that we've gotten through almost every one of the things I wanted to discuss today.
Nice.
While Kram's doing this, when you lose in Chrono Trigger, you get this ending. But the future refused to change.
That looks pretty bleak. We're just gonna stock up on some food supplies because something tells me my JRPG gut tells me it's never a bad idea to cook.
Yeah, I think that's fair. While you're cooking, I'm also going to throw up what is the wildest gif of Frog in all of Chrono Trigger. Look at this. Why is he doing that? Why? That's one of his attacks. I think it actually heals.
That doesn't look quite right, Doppl. That looks like
I know.
Whoa, this roast sandwich took a minute. Did you see all those animations?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna cook up a feast. Oh, but we have a max amount of items we can carry.
Yeah, that's right. Our boy Garl is coming in a big way. Also, a tomato club. I think
a tomato club.
I think club stands for chicken, lettuce, under bread.
Does it? I thought it stood for like lettuce, tomatoes, and protein. I didn't realize there was like an underbread requirement here. Like, what's the taxonomy? What's the etymology?
Yeah, sorry. Chicken, lettuce, under bacon. That is the original acronym, 19th century sandwiches. Which is like a tomato club is really a chicken sandwich still?
Yeah.
But let's suspend that. That bit of pedantics. Let's get off the pedantic treadmill for a second.
I didn't realize it was an acronym. This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
And then let's realize that tomatoes are so good in this world that people are just like, yeah, that's the main ingredient in our sandwich. And I love that.
It's pretty cool.
our tomatoes aren't always that good. Use ale. Use ale. Use ale. Yeah, you got it.
Got
A
it
lot
easy.
of our tomatoes are garbage. They're freezer
They're
burned,
not the greatest.
and it hurts. It hurts me.
All right, doesn't look like there's a way to block that attack, which I guess is fine.
Can you believe people once thought tomatoes were poisonous? Fools. And, oh, the lead paint thing? So the reason that Garl's ability heal, or hurl rather, is so important is the positioning you can put enemies in for multiple combo attacks.
Yes, sir. You may have seen that arrow, that position in arrow, not hit all enemies at once. His hurl ability will let you reposition enemies so that doesn't happen anymore.
That's right, big brain. That's right.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure is.
I'm not big enough to avoid fighting this enemy, apparently. Let's do a normal attack. All right, do I have the timing down on this attack? We're about to find out.
Kram missed a chest.
Better.
Streamer, you missed a chest. Go back and get the chest.
Okay,
Streamer.
we're gonna go back for the chest.
Hot take, tomatoes have no place on burgers. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you could hurl him off the cliff.
That is a hot take. Are you just trying to start a fight? Like, what's...
Maybe. This is kind of suboptimal. Actually, not really.
You'll get the moon powers just by doing an attack.
Yep.
But you weren't gonna ever get. So by doing a normal attack, I think you get eclipse powers in a lock.
Oh, well, he's dead anyway.
Once I noticed that that's what you're gonna do, I stopped. I tried to stop talking. Event 44, I'm just gonna let that transgression slide. I think tomatoes belong on a great many things, unless they're bad tomatoes, in which they belong on nothing.
That's a fair statement. You know what? I'm gonna keep. Oh, I can't give you regular attack. Oh, this is a little bit roast-like. You know what? I'm gonna give you HP. Something tells me I'll really enjoy that +8.
Our first level up with Garl, folks.
You've only been attacking, but you'd have a whole speech about being a bulwark. So that's what we'll do for you, Garl.
Oh, I love the temperature differential between the tomato and the burger. Nice work, streamer.
Ooh, we got a recipe. All right, nothing down. You know what? I'm gonna call your bluff. Okay, there's nothing down here.
Yeah.
It was worth the job.
But tomatoes are so good.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite Nigerian dishes uses tomatoes. And like, when you get some fresh ones, ooh, they're so good. And there was that picture on Discord a long time ago, exclamation mark Discord, by the way, where I made a sweet tomato sauce from scratch. So good. All right, this is a bit of a conundrum. So I think we want to stop him from attacking because he does a lot of damage with his attack. So we're gonna prioritize him. And then our other bludgeoner special over here.
Nah.
It's a 2-hit attack. We're gonna cancel that outright, and we're gonna eat this attack, whatever it is.
Uh-oh, who's it coming for?
Oh, I could have probably walked back into that.
Thunder? Everything has a timing associated with it.
I see. So
Thunder?
we're going to...
Here's the thunder, lightning, and the thunder.
Okay, so we can hit those 2 enemies, but no other pair. Unless we hurl, which we should do. Oh, I can't use the other enemies right now.
He's not charged yet.
In which case, you know what? Our MP is full. The game told us to use our MP whenever we have a opportunity, so we'll actually do that right now.
Oh, you missed the extra heal at the top.
Oh, I didn't realize. Everything
has timing.
Noted. All right, can we? Yes, we can. Oh, we only have 1 turn. Do we want to hurl? Yeah, we still want to hurl.
There's only 1 attack in the whole game that can't deflect damage, and it sucks. Well, that is future knowledge. I hope I will look forward to finding out more about that.
Ooh, this is bad. Oh, that's a double hit.
All right, we've got our first real death here.
And she's literally the one character we needed alive. I don't know what this is, but it's going to be pretty interesting for chat to see. So chat, you're in for a treat.
Remember that the stars around the character's head is how many turns they have until a resurrection.
Yep.
So we're not that far away from from Valerie coming back. So How Could Do is asking for a summary so far, and here's what we got. We've got 2 Eclipse Warriors, Zale with the power of the sun, Valerie with the power of the moon. They are off on an adventure after being trained for 10 years by a wizened old guy inside of a castle.
Literally 10.
That 10 years separated them from their best buddy Garl, who had lost an eye in an accident while the 3 of them were playing together as children. Garl surprised them 10 years later in the bushes on their first big adventure, and now the 3 of them are out together to stop evil. Evil. Valerie and Zale might be special, even amongst the special people.
Yep. And holy cow, did our mentors do a lot of subtext and foreshadowing in their dialogue.
They sure did.
No, we think of this way. Like, man, they just wouldn't stop with the like, oh, but will it be enough? But oh, they don't know the challenges they're gonna face. I'm just like, we get it. We're special.
Everything is bad. Is Garl evil? I don't think so. He's in all the promotional art, but that could be a plot twist. I'd accept that.
Imagine if it were.
Are Valerie and Zale more than pals? I don't know.
It doesn't seem that way. It seems like they're just good old childhood friends.
It seems like they're just bros. But I mean, you know, the internet draws what the internet wants to draw. So you can go and ask. If you want to ship Valerie and Zale, I get it. I was rooting for Clive and Jill the whole time. Still am.
I mistimed
Still
that.
am.
I thought that ram was going to be instant the moment it finished its wind up, but it was not.
Garl hates you for being special. He made a 10-year plot against your lives. Well,
that's
you
really
know,
a long con.
That could be the case.
Perfect. Right amount of damage.
Classic garlic. Long con. Honestly, the only accoutrements I need with my burger is a big old glass of American's Dairyland Pride. Event 44, you're just trying to hurt me. There's that cave over there. You want to go to the cave? Not going to the cave.
I do, but I think there's something up here that's going to be pretty interesting. My RPG senses are tingling.
And that's they tingled wrong.
Oh wait, is this a big bad boss?
This is the next thing. You had a bad tingle. Is that your Peter tingle? Your Peter tingle?
Apparently so. Is he brave or foolish? Let's find out. Aww, nothing that cute can be evil. Oh, it literally is a list.
Nice to meet you, Elder Miss. My name's Garl.
Enthusiasm is welcome in the space of meditation, but it's not meant for common folk. Children of the solstice, step forward.
Ho! Ho! Have you weaved your celestial cloths?
Then come closer and be imbued. Oh, I wish I had a Rastafarian accent. That would have been chosen for this Elder Mist. For whatever reason, the Grim Reaper from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy just came to mind. I was like, mystical, wise beyond the years, Rastafarian. Okay, now, so he blessed our celestial wings.
Asking about shipping, that's important because we have Marl and Chrono here, who definitely did get shipped together. That was important.
He's already taking root.
Fire and water, they were.
In the many battles that await you, there will be a QTE, and you must be attuned to the power of God of War.
Oh, no. Live mana. That's not quite a QTE. Spoiler! Okay. But I do want chat to see that mechanic before we go.
Okay, so the Elder Mist sort of gave a blessing to our companion.
That's right.
The Elder Mist draws an urban, but Solstice Warriors.
But I want to go, please!
I feel like...
He sure is a peculiar one, no doubt limited when it comes to combat. But it... What is it?
Okay. Somehow I feel like they still haven't learned from their childhood mistake, but it feels like they are adding a little bit of plot armor to the situation.
I agree with you. Garl's like, I'll step aside when I'll know my limits. And then he's like, hey, big scary monster god thing. Mist, Elder Mist. Can I go? And it's like, Elder Mist goes, no, Garl, you shouldn't go. And Garl's like, are you sure? I don't know. And he's like, okay.
He's a real sprightly one, that dude. I'm sure his enthusiasm will take him through any challenge.
What they just said is you cannot use offensive magic in this region. This is how they're going to teach you the last main mechanic, which is how to use magic without using magic.
This power and your training will be complete. Trial awaits. You wish to return for a while, simply close your eyes and concentrate next to where you just appeared. Oh, looks like we can do that thing that we missed. Because we must be RPG completionists.
Oh my god. Not on stream, Kram.
Oh, I will show it all on stream.
No. Oh no, chat. He's supposed to do this on his own time.
Oh, wait. Something tells me this is not going to be quick. Oh, actually it is very fast. Never mind then, chat. Oh, wait, let's let him pass. And then we climb.
One of my favorite mechanics about Chrono Trigger is that you go back in time and you leave a sunstone to charge for thousands of years in the sun so that you can use it for a task. But you don't, that's a side quest. You don't have to do that.
How do you leave it to charge for 1,000 years without destroying or failing at your objective, whatever it is?
No, so you need the sunstone to be fully charged at in the distant future. And so you fly to the past and you put it in this very remote location that's untouched throughout all of time. And it charges from the sun in that location, and you go back to the future and you pick it up from where you left it.
Oh, I see.
Maybe you don't if someone stole it.
Oh, there's theft and intrigue?
Hey, little orbs appeared when I attacked. Is that the live mana? Hey, if you're here for the first time, hit follow. We play new games every week. One of us plays, one of us hosts, and we review these games alongside chat on our first playthrough. We learn what game we're playing when you do.
Okay, let's check it out, Valerie. Not bad. Okay.
So Mischief Theater's play that goes wrong. There's a character named Valerie, and every time we say Valerie, I only hear it in their voice, and I didn't realize they had stolen the name from me.
Well, Boyfriend Dungeon, not a bad game to have stolen that from you. Was the Boyfriend Dungeon you were talking about?
No.
That's what I substituted in lieu of remembering what you said. Lock pattern. So it looks like
just remember to boost.
Our boost can also affect lock patterns in a way.
That's right.
Oh, we can set up camp. Yeah, let's do it.
Camp? Did you say camp?
I did just say camp. Did you just hear camp? Oh, sweet. This life method is unreal. I want to boost all the time. Oh, yeah. Slow down. Boosting beyond the speed limit is prohibited. It
is important to remember that Garl can also boost.
Yes,
so
indeed.
He can inflict magic damage.
Nice. So I guess regular people don't have the ability to do magic, and that's how he gets it.
Yeah, kind of. All right, carry on, man. Carry on.
Yeah, I just get some berry jam because MP never
got a few more minutes. Depending on how fast you go, we might even get through this next section in a big way.
Oh, we've got 3 Elite Four champions to defeat before fighting the final boss. Say Elite Four, but I guess it would be Elite 3 in this case. Basic armor. I think that goes on to our other. Yes. Unfortunately, our companion cannot use. Ooh, nice. Cannot use that.
So Kram, they actually don't explain that in the tutorial at all. The first time you encounter something, you've definitely gotten the jump on an enemy before, taken initiative, first strike, all of those other phrases. In this game, that's accomplished by tapping A when you run into the character in the overworld.
Oh, I don't think I tapped A, but I'm glad the game thought I did. I'll take that any day of the week. Getting credit for doing nothing, I love it, Doppl.
If it's not tapping A, then maybe it's just catching it by surprise. But there you go.
It might be tapping A. It might be tapping A. All right. You off.
If you have not left a review yet, chat, there's still time to do so. You got a lot of plays, a few watches out there, and I think somewhere in the reviews is Event 44's hot take on how hamburgers should be consumed.
Obviously, well done. Because you don't want to get bacteria on the inside of them.
Are you also having a hot take right now?
I mean, that's how you get food poisoning in Doppl. At least from
no, down. I'm just going to spoil the puzzle for you because we got to move fast. Down, hit the lever. Hit the lever that you hit earlier.
Oh.
All right, now climb the ladder back up.
I see now. I can see clearly now. The platform has gone.
Boom, boom, shkaboom.
Well, I guess we're not going to find out right now, chat. Oh, I forgot today.
It's more combat! So,
all right, there's going to be a lot of damage.
Not that you need to do it against these enemies, but you can charge multiple units of boost.
Yes, sir. We'll catch that later, I'm sure. Probably whatever the final boss of this section is. And take that. Oh, that's right. You better drop your gold.
I'm curious about the design choice to leave the loot on the ground instead of just delivering it to me. I feel like it gives you like a teensy bit of a reward that you're like, oh, I'll just go and pick up my stuff. But also,
maybe ready for me to do it.
Maybe there's a relic that just auto picks up loot for you, and I just equip that to make the game more my style.
Yeah, that was pretty snappy, Doppl. That was pretty snappy.
All right, yeah.
Get through the rest of these pretty fast.
I hope so. I'm rooting for you, kid.
And you know what else I just noticed, Doppl?
What's that?
This is gonna make Todd Howard's brain explode, but no loading screens. None.
No, there are loading screens.
Oh, dang it.
I don't know what and why it needs it, but the loading screen time on whatever you're playing is the same loading screen time when it's on like a Steam Deck. So I think it's just maybe it's an experience. A pause on the experience for consistency. Maybe it doesn't need it. Maybe it doesn't need it for yours, and they're just like, yeah, pause.
Yeah, that's a little bit strange, but you know, Unity's a tough gaming engine. Oh, I mistimed the A. All right, let's take our licks. It'll be a good bit of damage, but we'll try to keep all our allies alive. Oh, that's not a good start.
Yeah, these things can just one-shot if you're not at full health.
Apparently, they mean business.
Illuminate Game of the Year, Illuminatus25, welcome to chat. And yes, this game is a contender for Game of the Year. And it is an indie game. So,
go for it.
Illuminatus25, what do you know about Sabotage Studios, friend? Welcome.
I feel like 2023 has just been an insane year for games. Like the last half, at least.
I think you're totally right. Summer of 2023 has just been packed with AAAs. And I mean, 16 and Diablo feel like they were the front runners there, but there's just been so many. My theory is that a lot of this got crunched in from the pandemic, and we're just first time.
That might be the right feeling.
Not very much, but was looking them up earlier today to see if they made any other games. They did make The Messenger, and The Messenger is set in the same universe as Sea of Stars, albeit thousands of years later.
I see. Sounds starry? Nope, that's not the pen I'm looking for.
No, not at all.
This is not the pen.
Yeah. Well, welcome in. We are probably about 5-ish, 10 minutes. This game just fulfilled all my nostalgia needs. Very reminiscent of Golden Sun. Golden Sun, Chrono Trigger for this community. I threw up a bunch of Chrono Trigger references, but Golden Sun is definitely in there. And Final Fantasy VI as well.
I can see the 6 references. There's like, when it comes to the art style, the characters in FF6 feel tall, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're like elongated.
Yeah.
They're like just a few pixels too stretched.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah. So, and since you're in chat, let us, we play brand new games every week and we review those live with the community. If you're interested in leaving a review for this game with us, you can use Play, Watch, or Pass.
And so far, this game has been a roaring success.
Yep.
Which, man,
I think,
oh God, there's just too many good games all of a sudden.
I mentioned this earlier, but it's worth repeating again. If you have a PlayStation Plus account, it is on your PS Plus Pass. If you have a Game Pass account, it's on your Game Pass account. And
honestly, that's a bargain.
Yeah. Oh my God. And then it is full price $35 US. And you know, that's Vilos. You said you played about 30 hours, maybe 25 hours in this title.
It's on GeForce Now.
That
no shot.
Is GeForce Now good, Vilos? You're my only reference here.
I like that all of the party members come.
For sure, straight up free on PS5. That's how I got. That's great, man. I'm glad you picked it up that way.
So yeah, that was basically the Sphinx's 3 riddles, and we proved to not be complete once. So that's great. And now it's time for what I can only assume is going to be a pretty big golem. Oh no, it's you, Yevon! Not you, Yevon!
Oh, man.
I don't think I should need to rest.
Illuminatus 25, that's awesome to hear. 27 hours and still not done. Love Sabotage. I'm sure the Sabotage would just love to hear this. Did you know that this game was kickstarted, Illuminatus? That was a fun fact for us to learn when the wheel picked this game.
There have been some gems from Kickstarter.
They really have. We also had Birds Aren't Real, the wheel pick Birds Aren't Real, and that was from a student project that we picked off itch.io. So.
Yep. Oh, speaking of successes, did you know that Larian Studios, the super mega rich corporation now? Oh, okay, Alder Mist, you no longer look as cute as you used to. But Larian Studios' Divinity was actually a Kickstarted project.
Divinity Original Sin?
Yes, the one and only. Oh, I should be using magic because sword active.
Oh, okay. Kram, before you get slapped in the face again, you maybe want to attack the sword.
Noted.
I was just watching another streamer who dropped 200 in this game as Kickstarter back in 2020. He has a statue of him in the game. Hell yeah, that's incredible.
That's awesome.
I
wish I would
great.
have kickstarted this game. I'll attack all of them, but something tells me that's the wrong answer.
I have loved the things I've kickstarted, but I'm always hesitant because of being burned. I actually worked for a company once that was kickstarting a project, and I didn't think that they were going to be successful when they put out their Kickstarter trailer. That company went under.
Well, it seems like you weren't wrong. Oh, I think
Backers have quite a lot of visible love in this game. This game is so good. I felt bad playing it for free. Well, you didn't play it for free. They got paid by Sony. Remember that, Illuminatus. They got paid by Sony. Sony and Microsoft pay people to be on their subscription for the pass. But like, if you want to support further, buy a print, buy a statue.
Wait, can I boost a Solstice Strike? No, I can store it. I can't boost it though.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can.
You can boost everything, man. That's what they were trying to tell you earlier that you can boost locks, you can boost magic, you can boost the whole kit and caboodle.
Man, this game is intense. I feel like, as a programmer, I really appreciate how they just let the systems layer on each other. Like, get the if statement out of the way,
Yeah, just do it, bro. Just do it.
All right, we should probably heal our ally, but I think we'll see what stacking does for a minute here. Although our MP is full, so we should use it.
Here we go. Let's see.
Otherwise, we're losing it.
Let's see how far we get in here.
1.
Hey, Illuminatus, thanks for the follow, man.
3.
It's great to have you, mate. Welcome 5, to the community.
6. 7.
New games
8,
all the time.
9.
Oh.
It even gets to 9? That's so depressing. Also, great stream, by the way. So depressing.
The physical edition, I am sad. I'm sad that physical edition of the games are coming out after Street Date because I wanted us to have the physical edition of this title.
That would've been pretty cool. Let's do a normal heal. Oh, everything can be boosted.
Everything can be boosted. Everything has timing, Kram.
Oh, I missed the timing on that one.
Yeah, that's at the very top.
Oh, his sword is feeling better.
Elder Miss Sword is feeling better.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. All right, so we got to do a hammer. Oh, but you're out of skills where you got 2 turns. So we could give you MP and then we can hope. Nah, that's too risky.
You can reorder too. Remember, Garl can attack.
Yes, but I don't have a way to do Crescent unless I give our ally over here.
I feel like if you attack with Garl, you're going to produce magic, and then you can attack with Valerie, having consumed that magic, and that'll do Crescent. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy. What would I know?
Not pressing the right buttons, apparently, is...
Oh my god, what is... You are in your own way. Get out of your own way.
I just wanted to see what the attack looked like. And I'm doing it for chat, Doppl. I'm doing it for chat.
I am B-Wood. Thanks for the lurk, buddy. Love the support. Always appreciate you.
Okay, that was, could have been worse. Chat.
Well, you just keep... Vilos just keeps dropping the bombs. Infinite knowledge, this guy. Kram only wanted to press buttons, but then...
I forgot.
Oh, shoot. Let me add a death.
Yeah, we've got another one on the ground, but he'll be back up in no time.
Elder Miss clapping.
Yeah, he is.
I'm in. Okay. Well, we've got Zale back. Your combo is almost... I mean, you could definitely combo. But you're gonna supercharge Garl instead. Do it, Garl. Wouldn't? Do it. Tomato strike.
That's a lot of damage, actually. Mended Light. We're going to save up from Mended Light. And we're going to keep going after this one.
Are y'all planning on playing this the whole way through? You know, this the way we decide, we're just starting full playthroughs, Illuminatus, but this will almost certainly make its way onto the playthrough wheel. Garl is GOAT. Elder Miss is my favorite strain. Not Sour Diesel, just Elder Miss. So we'll see what the wheel picks when it comes time for us to finally get through a playthrough.
Where is the boost on that one? I'm not even sure.
Oh, the boost on the heal is at the top.
Okay.
Remember, Kram, healing animations.
I didn't know if it was worth it. So we still got 2 turns. I think... 34. I don't think we can get rid of it. Unless... Oh, I don't have enough MP either. Maybe if I boost an attack? No, that wouldn't be enough.
Got some broccoli suggestions in chat.
Alright, I think we're gonna have to... We can Crescent Arc. This is risky, so if I can actually land a critical on my Crescent Arc,
well, you don't have to use Crescent Arc. If you use Moonerang, you can still hit multiple targets.
Interested. So once I KO the target, it'll just go on to the next one? Okay, well, let's get the high combo going, chat. Let's get the counter up.
But don't screw it up.
Yeah, don't screw it up. All right. For all the marbles, chat. Ooh, close enough.
That did exactly what we needed it to do, okay?
It did.
Get that 25 rang. If Kram got 25... What did you get, 4 on that one?
4. That's
not your most impressive Moonerang. Not your most impressive Moonerang.
Man, looking away from the screen apparently is... Oh, he's like... You can see he's getting winded now.
Oh, yeah!
All right, let's keep building up our MP.
Combo.
Oh, I was actually going to save up for healing.
I don't think the fight's going to last that long.
I don't think we can avoid whatever this is. Try not to die, Garl. That's all I'll say.
All right.
Oh, that's a hard one.
One piece of constructive feedback.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be an apple every time, Sabotage. It could be all sorts of different food. It's just a snack. Come on, man.
I see. All right. I think let's finish this off with the sunball. Oh, almost.
Oh, not
He's
quite
winded
over.
again, but not quite yet.
Cue Clive's voice. It's over.
Does he actually say that in the game?
It's a different food if you hit the timing, dude.
Ooh.
That's what I needed to hear. I thought the timing on the nourish was actually on the far end, but you're telling me it's on the near end. That's good to know.
You know what? I'm gonna go for it, chat. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. And he's still alive. It wasn't worth it, chat. It wasn't worth it, chat.
Oh wow, you
That was so not worth it.
lunatic.
Solstice Strike, it does attack everyone. No, it only attacks one enemy.
No, it's a single target X slash.
You know what? I learned my lesson, chat. Unlike Garl, I learned my lesson. But that didn't do nearly enough damage.
Dang.
All right, let's go for this. All right.
Here we go.
More than four.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice.
Oh, we hit it anyway, Chad. That's how you do it. Oh man, that's such a classic.
Valerie and Zale, I name you Solstice Warriors.
You're the best.
You're the best.
We did it.
I've consulted the mists.
When you're ready to leave this place, I'll be at the sacred pond and you'll learn of our fate.
Oh, what's y'all's favorite Final Fantasy? Well, this community has a lot of opinions on that question, Illuminatus. So like, welcome in. I'm glad you have that one.
Go for it.
Go for it, Kram. Look,
No, you go for it. After you, I insist.
no, I insist for you, buddy.
No, the red
FF9
carpet is all
supremacy. Strong words for 9. Nine's a favorite around here.
You know what? No judgment. I don't think there's a bad favorite Final Fantasy, except for Final Fantasy 14 before Meteor. That is objectively the wrong answer.
13 was not fun.
I mean, they didn't destroy an entire universe just to recreate the game. Levels of bad though.
Yeah, but they did make 2 sequels no one asked for.
Nobody asked for them.
No one asked for. Actually, sorry, the marketing team asked for it. I don't know why they did that. Why did they let the marketing team in?
Fabula Nova Crystallis. It's going to be this really cool thing.
I have a soft spot for 5, 4, and 10, and I really enjoyed 16. I enjoyed 9. 8 was a slog. 7 Remake was a good time. It's really tough for me to choose, but Chrono Trigger of my Square IPs was my favorite.
Nice. My favorite Final Fantasy X, easy enough. Square IP, I don't really think of it as a Square IP, but I would have to go, I think I said Final Fantasy X for my favorite Final Fantasy. But favorite non-Final Fantasy Square IP, Nier Automata. I mean, yeah.
Given it, that makes perfect sense. Final Fantasy 15 for
cool.
plot. If you know what the plot is. Yeah, okay. 15, I don't know, man. Not up there. 10, Lulu Supremacy. Yeah, we were just talking in the community. There was a Reddit post about who was your first crush, and Lulu was way too far down on the list for a lot of people.
Yeah. I can see that.
So, Kram, tell us about this mechanic that you just got.
So
Vilos,
this
thank you.
Is another puzzle mechanic. It will seal off treasures as well as challenges that other Solstice Warriors before us have sealed off for good reason.
And what is it? Like, that's what it does, but what is it?
Oh, we are using our powers, our lunar powers, to literally advance time and space as we know it.
So you get to change the sun and the moon, right? So you are Skull and Hati from God of War Ragnarok. Changing day and night. And I mean, we've seen this mechanic in a few different places, but I always love when it's done well. But in this game, it is so clearly just a flex to show you we have dynamic lighting. Would you please look at our dynamic lighting?
Right. We're too cool for your dynamic
All the way
lighting.
to the top one. All the way to the top.
Oh, I didn't think it reached all the way. Okay.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Apparently so.
And then the other game that I wanted to point out that we had demoed was Zoria, the Celestial Sisters on the Nintendo Switch. Co-op puzzler, moving, back when our stream was way more scruff. than it normally is. All right, Kram, save. This is your spot.
All right, let's do it.
We are at the 2-hour mark.
We're beyond the 2-hour mark, but it was worth it for a good game.
Go ahead and hit save. I think you'll see that we're pretty close to 2 hours exactly.
Oh. 202. We're over. 206. You know
206,
what? That's
not
good
bad.
enough.
Not bad. All right, Kram, bring us back to the title screen where we can get the credits.
Hopefully.
And then I have a very important question to ask you, my friend.
I've got a very important answer for you.
All right. My buddy, my friend, my pal, my buck, my chief, my ace.
my sword bosom buddy.
I think it's in options.
Apply changes, crash reports, audio, video.
I thought this game had credits on this.
It would be nice if it did. Set the default.
Don't
keyboard.
do that. Oh,
you're breaking my heart.
All right.
But we have more characters on the home screen now. That's really cool.
Here it is.
There they are, chat.
Oh yeah. That here. I can move you.
Oh,
I can move you, Buck. Kram.
Doppl.
You have played. There's a good reason why it's not there. Vilos with the sneaky. He's got that sneaky future knowledge that Vilos does. This scene here reminds me, one, the cutscene here reminds me of this fire, obviously, as it's supposed to, and the other thing it reminds me of for some reason is the Final Fantasy X. Yeah, the opening there. All right, anyway, enough gushing, enough
nostalgia.
Kram, you have played 2 hours and 6 minutes of Sea of Stars. Are you a play, watch, or pass?
This is an easy play. Like, it's not even in question. The jury came back after 5 minutes of deliberation. Open and shut case. Take him straight to jail, where I'll never see my friends and family again, at least for 30 hours or however long this game takes. But yeah, the game is charming, it's smooth, it's fluid, the pixel art is great. I like the world building they've already laid out for me. Like, it doesn't feel like your standard fantasy trope. Obviously, you have the chosen warriors of whatever mystical thing, in this case, it's the solstice. But even with that trope, the rest of the baggage or the rest of the adornment feels fresh. So this is an easy play. I know I said in my Immortals of a VM review that there are a lot of stack games out there, so I can't give it a play. But clearly, that isn't coming into play for this review. I'll throw this on the list somewhere. Unlike Immortals of a VM, I haven't played Lichtenstein Battle Mage, Kingdom of Amalur, and a bunch of other games that one reminded me of. So the Sea of Stars, in my book, it's a new, fresh experience for me, and I'm looking forward to finishing it.
Nice. I am so happy that you gave it that rating. Like I was super concerned. This is like when I brought you to my favorite ice cream shop and I told you, Kram, if you don't like this ice cream, I'm gonna stop respecting your food opinions. It wasn't that level because that ice cream shop is GOAT, but like this game, I was like, man, I really hope he likes it. I know he didn't play Chrono Trigger. Do you have a question for me?
I do. Doppl, you've actually, spoilers to chat. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to spoil the chat. Doppl, the only thing you've done is review and research this game and watch me play it for 2 hours. With your completely unbiased, unadulterated opinion, are you a play, watch, or pass?
With my completely unresearched, definitely didn't read up about this game like I'm supposed to as the host. I am a play.
Nice.
I am so excited. I had Dave the Diver up next on my Steam Deck playlist, and I'm really sorry, Dave the Diver, but like, Sea of Stars is here, and they have my heart. Until the final eclipse, when we have to fight the Fleshmancer or whatever else we need to do.
Honestly, Fleshmancer is a really cool villain name.
I am so excited to see what the rest of this IP has in store. I'm really excited to see what Sabotage has in store. I haven't been this excited about a game about an indie studio that I kind of just found out about, and that's on me in my life, than I was when Supergiant. Like that's how I feel about Supergiant. Like Sabotage is bringing me into like Supergiant levels of excitement. I'm like, hell yeah, man, let's go. So sweet. Double play. Chat's giving it a play. Nobody's giving it a pass. We've got a couple of watches out there. Somebody changed their opinion from a watch to a play.
Al Drogo.
And let's move on to the wheel.
Man, it's been a long time since a game has hit it out of the park this hard.
I agree. I have like 60 screenshots from my playthrough. Dude, Summer 23 has been generous. And if you're a gamer on a budget, God bless, that's most of us. Just wait for the sales.
Right? I mean, it's insane out there. If you have enough for a PS Plus or an Xbox subscription, you already have access to this game. If you're one of the folks out there with the Series S and a Game Pass subscription, you're in luck. No additional cost. See your stars.
Dude, when I was doing that like bite my lip cutesy thing, I bit it too hard. I think I can taste blood.
Wow. You know what? We commit for the bit, Doppl.
Yeah, dude, I need to stop doing that. I was playing kickball this weekend at a wedding, and I jumped over a fence to get the ball.
Yeah.
And I ripped my leg up on the fence, of course, to get the ball. I stopped it from being a home run, but I need to stop putting my body on the line. Like, it's just not worth it.
You know, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so proud, right? Clap, chant D for Doppl.
All right. So, did you talk trash after? I stopped that guy from getting on. He got based on third instead of on the way home. So that was important.
Yep. And speaking of, we've got a stacked wheel again for you, chat.
It looks hot. Tell me about it. What do you want to talk about first?
I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna go random number generator. We've just got great summer hits lined up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'll click the lint from my belly button. Under the Waves.
Under the Waves. That's 1, 2, 3.
This comes from Quantic Dreams, everyone's favorite trippy game studio. This time, though, they're going a little bit, well, the trailer at least looks normal, but if I know Quantic Dreams, it's going to be a little bit of a twist. This is a studio that brought us Heavy Rain and some other game where you don't say Sean for 30 minutes at the last
Detroit
gameplay.
Become Human?
That's the one. And this one... Sean! In this one, you play as Stan, a professional diver in the North Sea, who is struggling to overcome a life-changing loss. He drowns his sorrows on an extended mission in the Arctic, and he starts to experience some strange events, not related to the alcoholism. But under these waves, you will
not related, not at all.
Not related to completely separate. You'll explore this adventure in this narrative-driven game as you experience the engulfing power of grief. Quantic Dreams.
Quantic Dream was one. Deep water is your only fear. I'm sorry, Illuminatus. Kram, Quantic Dream was Heavy Rain was one of the first games we couch played.
Yep, one of the genesis to the creation of demoduo.
That's totally the case. All right, well, I guess I'm going to talk about a game that should be on its way out, and that is not the right game.
That's not the right game at all, but it looked pretty cool though.
All right, I think this is okay. I don't know what game is supposed to be in the final slot, but
I may have missed a copy over here.
Yeah, I think so. But what we do have here is Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. The long-awaited return from FromSoft. You got Bloodborne, you have Elden Ring, Mech Combat Series. Like, guys, we've been waiting around for this in a long time. You create a custom mech from a wide variety of parts, infiltrate remote planet Rubicon 3 as an independent mercenary thrown in the middle of a power struggle. Outgun, overrun your enemies with dynamic 3D maneuverability and skillful ranged and melee combat. So one of the things that the internet has caught on to with this game is that it's actually like pretty difficult still. All hail FromSoft. That's right. So, like, it's not supposed to be a Souls-like, but once you're so good at Souls-like, don't you think it just kind of like gets in you're great at bicycling, and somebody asks you what's the fastest way to get somewhere without a car, you're like, bicycling. It's like, yeah, you're good at making Souls-like, and somebody's like, build a mech game, and you're like, a Souls mech game. No, not a Souls mech game, a mech game. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's FromSoft.
Wow, some streamer favoritism. We're picking favorites, chat. You can't say which one. Well, I guess that's such favoritism from chat all of a sudden.
You know, we have different talents, folks. We have different talents. We're human beings. All right, Kram, what do you want next?
I will give Doppl all the puzzle games, though. You can have all the puzzle games, though. That being said, the last trailer is present on disc, so you might need to toggle that. But while you do toggle that, hit me up with number 3 or 5, Starfield. That's the one.
Okay. I think it's that one. Yep, here you go. You can talk about our boys Bethesda.
Everybody's been talking about it. All the reviews, a lot of reviews at least, are out. There's a little bit of controversy as well, but there's one thing you can't deny. Bethesda made a video game. This is Starfield. They are taking their tried and true formula over to space. You get to play in their first IP in 25 years. Create any character you want and embark on an unparalleled journey of freedom across the stars to answer humanity's greatest mystery. Is this Fallout in space? Skyrim in space? Only one way to find out.
You know, this might be, I think it's the biggest game, most highly anticipated game of the year. And we've been talking about like great game after great game after great game when it comes to anticipation. And this one still might have the cake. I know that there's some people in our community who've already put dozens of hours into this title. I was watching a streamer and a TikToker, and during an interview, he's like, I don't want a girlfriend right now. I don't want a boyfriend right now. I'm swearing off all relationships for the month of September. And the interviewer is like, why? And the streamer's like, bro, Starfield comes out. And I'm looking to put 120 hours a week into that game, and I don't want anyone telling me otherwise. And it's like, well, you know, I can't do that. That's not how I roll, but like, I get it. I see what this guy's saying. Anyways, that's Starfield.
Yep. I can understand the sentiment. Sometimes you're just like, can I have less responsibilities life, please? Okay, thanks.
Yeah, we are eating well in 2023. It's true. All right, the next slice on the wheel we're going to talk about is Chance of Sinar in the Shape of Things. So we've had this on the wheel a couple of times. This is its last shot, honestly, at the wheel. Chance of Sinar is a Tower of Babel inspired puzzler where no one can communicate with each other except for you, the traveler. And so it's your job to put this all back together.
Oh, I see that Destiny has proliferated to other IPs as well.
Yeah. Easy, traveler, guardian of the light. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but notice the colors. They are choosing very themed images, like telling you how you transition piece to piece. So they're going for an artistic game as well as a puzzle game. It'd be interesting to see if they do it well. Chance of Sinar.
Not bad.
And is paired up with a puzzle game that is just meant to be plain old fun, and that is The Shape of Things. Feel inspired by the Rubik's Cube, turn everything into a Rubik's Cube. Not a Rubik's Cube. Duh, Doppl. Look at that.
Hey, if
how
this game
satisfying.
gets picked, or go for it.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say, if this slice gets picked, you get to play a puzzle game for the first time, I think.
When was my last puzzle? It couldn't have been the first time. We've been at this for a while now.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute though. It's been a hot minute for sure.
Okay. Trailer 8 is still not the right trailer, so that's not happening.
We've got one more before trailer 8, so I will talk about that. Enchanted, this is a twofer. First up, we've got Enchanted Portals. Now, yep, we played Lost and Play on stream. It got a double play from us, and also our best game of 2022.
It was the Dottie. Demo of the year 2022.
Yes, sir. And of course, everybody knows Cuphead, a beautiful retro art themed game that stole the internet and gamers by storm when it released. This seeks to continue in their impressive legacy. This tells the story of Bobby and Penny, two rookie magicians stuck between dimensions who will have to face numerous dangers in order to retrieve the magic book and return home safely. There's some catchy music, some cool platforming, and this is a co-op 2D platformer that will keep you on your toes. Whether you're playing solo or with a friend, the magic never stops.
I love that you use the phrase rookie magicians, like they have a baseball card that's coming out you should look for.
Yeah.
All right, what's that paired with, Kram?
None other than Anonymous Code. This actually came out back in 2020 only in Japan. And the reason why this is on here, other than the cool art and just the weird style, is I have no idea what this game is going to be like. Like, I was watching the trailer that showed off some gameplay, and like, it's apparently a visual novel, and I had no idea what I was looking at. I was like, this is some experimental stuff we're on right now. And the kicker, as you're seeing right there on screen, this game is made, or at least written, by the same person who wrote Steins Gate, one of the premier sci-fi anime of its time. And I think like top 10 on my anime list. So we are in some good company for some writing. People love the game who played it. So whatever it is, it's good, and we're gonna figure out whatever it is on stream together. This is gonna be a weird.
PJ totally flipped. It's been a little while since we romanced people, you know?
I'm not sure if we're romancing in this game. I'm not sure what we're doing, to be honest with you, chat.
Quick question about this. Do we have to read it in kanji?
It'll be in English at least.
Oh, thank God. Woo.
The voice acting might be in Japanese, however.
All right, well, we do not have the trailer for the last game on the list, and this was its last spin anyway, and that's Fort Solace. Take Deliver Us the Moon or Deliver Us Mars and make it crazy. Take the Callisto Project and make it less crazy. That is what we're talking about with Fort Solace, which, you know, I think, yeah, Fort Solace. If you've been around, you saw it last couple times. We're not going to beat ourselves to death on that one. All right, folks. Nope. I think that there's one thing left. It is a horror game,
though. So next week, Doppl could be playing yet another horror game.
That could be the case, or he could play a different game. Wheels are coming in.
Already.
Thank you so much, Valos. Thank you so much, President Jefferson. Thank you, everybody in chat, for leaving your reviews. Nate for both, thank you for that wheel. And let's get this bad boy spinning.
Oh, what this can end horribly for you. I'm saying Fort Solace.
What are we playing next? Oh,
you're saved this week.
Fort Solace. Not Fort Solace. PJ, it looks like you manifested it into the world. We are playing Enchanted Portals and Anonymous Code next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central. You all have been awesome. It is great. It is great hanging out. We will see you next week. Anything else you want to say, Kram?
Nah, I'm looking forward to the next games.
All right, we're going to go raid our friends. See you, team.
Bye-bye.
Oh, we're definitely not going to go play Sea of Stars. That would be
that's not
crazy. See you.
Oh, don't be silly, Doppl.